Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we play D&D, but we're doing something a little different today.
And on Tuesday, I'm usually over there. What the fuck is happening?
It's true. Everything's topsy-turvy in wacky crazy land. So Grant's out of town. Grant's on vacation. So unless we wanted to put Ezra in a coma for a session for no reason, we couldn't do our normal thing. So we're doing a sequel to something we did, last October, I think.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. This is Billy Punchyface Returns.
That's right.
Yep. Starring everybody's favorite Punchy Ratman, played by Kieran.
He punched an ogre 10 times his size.
Yep, that's
50 times his size.
At least 500 times his size.
At least.
Lieutenant Gore, fuck you. You're a small boy compared to this ogre. We also have introducing, for the first time here at the table, playing the part of Cassius, the littlest golem, Billy's prize student, Scott Kaiser-Neko-Frerix.
Hi, y'all.
The littlest golem.
Yep. And reprising his role as Deimos. He had a name before he was Deimos, but now he is Deimos.
Yep. That's right. You tell no one what my other name was.
Yep, Zito gets to play.
Scott. You're already fucking banned from D&D from now on.
Yep. And because I made up all these characters, they all have dumb extra names. What if I told you that Billy Punchyface's full name is not Billy Punchyface?
I will rapidly not believe you.
But so the way this setting works, for those of you who may not have seen the last one, this is folklore. This is oral tradition in the world of Las Serranas, which is why if there's any inconsistencies between this canon and Zito's canon, that's why. It's just a story. It's okay.
It's fine.
But
I decree this as okay.
But as we begin, we see the rat children of Jahal Cove in their little rat child house, and they're complaining. They're feeling ornery today. This town fucking sucks now. The Gimme Brothers is gone. Mr. Rattles is gone. There's nothing fun to do no more. And Grandpa Ratman hobbles over and he says, "Children, children, it is the way of this world that friends come and friends go. Let me tell you a story about a time that Billy Punchyface lost an old friend. But maybe he gained a new friend. Also, maybe he found the old friend again. I don't know. It depends how the dice rolls go. I gotta be honest, children. I'm making this shit up as I go along." As we have our wavy dream sequence scene transition. Yep. It's been about a year since we last saw Billy Punchyface, since Billy Punchyface and his friends defended the Punchyface Dojo from Johnny Smiles. And it's been a really good year for the Punchyface Dojo. You've noticed that several of Don Tigre's men have started taking boxing lessons at the dojo. They always pay well and on time. They tip a little extra at Christmas. And the Don has also started hiring some of your students to work security for him. So it's kind of, the word's gotten around. If you study at the Punchyface Dojo and you learn your stuff, you're on your way up in the world. It's been really good. And Cassius has become Billy's top student. And as he's trained, he's begun to manifest magical powers, starting when another student got injured while sparring, and Cassius laid hands on him and just spontaneously healed him. And Cassius asked his father, Chomsky the Artificer, about this, and Chomsky said that, "Cassius, you've always been kind of special. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Just do what comes natural, boy."
I mean, all the other kids at school used to call me special too, but it usually seemed like they were making fun of me. I don't get that exactly.
So that's our kind of setting the scene. What's been going on since last time? But right now, it's a little bit past breakfast time, and you guys have been, the three of you have been called into the office of Don Tigre on a matter of some urgency. You're sitting around, and Don Tigre, Cassius, you have never actually met Don Tigre. He is the local mob boss. You've heard of him. You know that your father, Chomsky, in fact, has done some business with him in the past. He's a drow, a dark elf, You're sitting in his well-appointed office with his fine mahogany desk, and he is just, as he has always been every time that the two of you, Deimos and Billy, have seen him. He's just dressed to the nines. He's got his tiger skin waistcoat. He's a fancy boy, Don Tigre is. Come in, Mr. Punchyface, Billy, if I may, Billy Punchyface, and Deimos. I believe, you know what, it would be rude to ask. I have probably spoken to you before. I've spoken to several Deimoses. Much respect, of course, as always, to the Deimos clergymans.
Now you're getting it. Thank you, sir.
And young Mr. Cassius, I have not had the pleasure, but I have heard wonderful things from your father, Mr. Chomsky.
Oh, I've heard a lot about you too, sir. By the way, you were dressed real nice. By the way, if you want to call me anything, you can call me Cassie. My dad called me Cassie.
Oh, Cassie, wonderful, wonderful. I'm afraid we do not have too much time for pleasantries. I have called you here on a matter of some urgency. There is a service that I must ask of you, Mr. Punchyface.
What's going on?
Now, as you recall, when last we spoke of the debt that your father had incurred with the Don Tigre family.
Yeah.
And as I said, it is not a debt that I can simply forgive, but I knew that the true worth of Billy Punchyface is not in gold, but it is in the courage of his heart and the strength of his punchings.
That's right. I'm pleased to hear you acknowledge that.
Yes.
Wait, I can pay debts through punching?
In this case, I believe you can.
Yes, you can, Cassius. Just you'll have to figure out when and where to punch, but we'll get to that later.
Yes. So I have a service to ask of you, and in return, I will forgive this debt. You may refuse, with no stain upon your honor, but when you hear the nature of this service, I do not believe you will wish to refuse. Cassius, I have a messenger visited me this morning, a delivery boy who is delivering groceries to your father's workshop outside of town. And he came back with dire news. It seems your father is missing.
What? You mean my dad? Oh, he's probably like at the bathhouse. You know, he likes to soak his feet a lot. You check?
I have not checked the bathhouse. However, there was signs of a break-in at Mr. Chomsky's workshop. There was signs of a struggle, and the messenger he came straight here. Of course, your father is about a six-hour journey outside of town, so he came straight here, and unfortunately, it took some time for my peoples to understand the urgency of this matter, to rouse me. But of course, I acted straight away to ask you boys. Yes, Mr. Deimos.
Since he's under your employ, do we know if he has any known enemies at this time?
I have been thinking who might have done this thing. I can think of a few possibilities. It is possible, since he is known to be a dear friend of the Tigre family. Of course, one does not rise to such prominence as Don Tigre without making enemies. It is possible that perhaps there is bad blood between the Tigres and the Chiave family, who run the West Docks, the import-export business. It is possible that they struck at Mr. Chomsky as a way to attack Don Tigre. I do not think this is particularly likely. That would be to strike one not in the family, a civilian, would be without honor. And say what you will, there is bad blood. There would be no honor for them in this. But you never know.
And considering that your messenger came back here with utmost haste, that clues are a little on the low side.
It is true. He did not closely examine the premises. There may be further clues. He saw that the door had been broken into, the front door, and that there seemed to be something of a mess inside. Also, that Mr. Chomsky's sailboat seemed damaged. It was still at the docks, he said, but he could see that the sail had been ripped apart. It was not up on the mast where it should be. So this is what he observed, and not wishing to become embroiled, being a simple delivery boy just there with groceries, he did not wish to put himself into any danger. He came to Don Tigre for help, as was wise of him to do. As you know, Don Tigre wishes to be of help to the community.
Well, all you need to do is point us in direction. I will go punch whoever took my daddy.
Now, Cassius, hang on a sec. All right, so
it is the Chiave family. It is a possibility. Also, Mr. Chomsky, as you perhaps have heard, Mr. Cassie, he studied the magics at the lighthouse, the Mages College, and he left there some years ago. I do not know the details of exactly why he left, but I do know that it was not so much an agreeable parting. From what I know of the lighthouse, they do not seem to be the sort of peoples for kidnappings. But it is possible that Mr. Chomsky may have made some enemies there. If you do go investigating at the lighthouse, I will warn you, he is not formally part of their college anymore. Asking after him directly, you may not get the most help. Don Tigre does have friends within the lighthouse. If you say that you are a friend of Don Tigre, that may be the best way for you to get the help that you need.
Well, right now, you are my bestest friend. Thank you very much, Mr. Don Tigre, for giving us information.
And finally, of course, Johnny Smiles, as you know, when you defeated him a year ago, he, of course, had a grudge against Mr. Chomsky over a certain special order that he had commissioned. Again, I do not know the details, just that there was some animosity there. Animosity which I have tried very dearly, beginning with, of course, inviting Mr. Chomsky to my daughter's wedding a year ago when we first met.
Yes, I remember.
Yes. I have tried to bury the hatchet there, the damage that Johnny Smiles did when he was part of my organization. Now, Johnny Smiles has not been seen since he was ejected from the Tigre family. So again, that is the strongest motivation that I could think of for someone to attack Mr. Chomsky. But again, he has not been seen, so that is a very cold trail. I would not know how one would go about tracking down Johnny Smiles at this time.
Well, sounds like first we gotta go check out Chomsky's house, see what happens, see if we can get any more info what happened to your dear old dad. And then I think we can go to the lighthouse afterward, just so we're a friend of you.
Very well. Well, hopefully you are able to find some clues at the Chomsky house. And again, Jess, if the trail does lead you to the lighthouse, just tell them you are a friend of Don Tigre and you will find help.
All right.
Thank you so much for letting us know, Don Tigre. I appreciate you upholding the strong bond we've forged here and keeping this town and your services upheld on your end. I will continue to train your men and employ them whenever you see fit.
Yes, they speak only the best about the lessons in punching that you have given them.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Let's go give some lessons of punching to somebody else.
Now, Cassius, remember what we said about your anger problem. Your notorious anger problem that you have.
All right, I'll do my breathing exercises even though I don't need to breathe.
That's right.
So it's something stone grinding instead of breathing?
Yeah, you're bubbling a little bit there. You want to stop. Alrighty, so I would like to. Is there anything at the dojo we could go look at first, or should we just head straight to the to Chomsky's place?
So the messenger, when he summoned you to Don Tigre's office, he did tell you it is a matter of potential punchings. So everything that you would need to get into a scrap, your golden gloves, of course, given to you by your father, you do have on you.
Oh, I have on me? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have one question. I don't know if it's not within lore, so you're gonna have to tell me if I'm bullshitting or not.
Okay.
Using my my religion or using my my sect, since my religion is all about secrets, would I be able to fence any information out of someone about all of this?
You could certainly check with your order and see if there's been any scuttlebutt around town.
All right. So would that be a knowledge religion or knowledge history?
Let's go knowledge religion.
All right. Here I go, being a religious boy again.
So
that is a religion. That is a 14.
A 14. So you can, you could go and commune with the others in your order, but the most direct way to seek guidance from Deimos would be through your obsidian orb of infinity, your holy symbol that was handed down to you by Pappy Punchyface, which does give you as you see described on your character sheet, some limited insight into the mind of the great secret keeper Deimos.
It does answer a yes and or no question. However, I will hold off on using this until we find some more clues at the at your Pappy's house.
I think that's a good idea.
All right.
All right, so I think I want to head over to Chomsky's place.
Okay, so that's
A journey.
yep. So that's a journey through the mushroom forest. This is a more familiar journey to you now than it was a year ago. Since your encounter with the dire kangaroos, you've gone out a few times with your cousin Ricky, who's on walkabout right now.
Yeah.
Always, periodically he has to go off by himself and meditate to tame the savage kangaroo spirit inside him.
He has to train in the swamp mountains.
Yep. Yep. The mountainous swamps of lore and yore. Of your lore.
Floating mountain swamps, don't you know?
Yeah.
They can give both red and black mana. They're real good.
Yeah.
So yep, that's about a 6-hour walk out to Chomsky's workshop. But being on after having saved the dire kangaroo in your last adventure, being on friendly terms with them, you're able to pass unmolested. And I'm going to go ahead and actually let me find that. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and do a little roll right now.
Oh boy.
Boy, DM rolls.
Yeah, I'll. Let's see. That's a. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Totally uneventful trek there.
Shifty eyes.
Everything's fine. Chomsky's fine for now.
My danger sense is tingling.
Yeah, I will.
My golem brain is bubbling.
Yeah, I'll let you in on some out of character knowledge. There may be a ticking clock involved here.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
But okay, so as the giant bioluminescent mushroom trees clear, and you see Chomsky's workshop, which you visited a couple of times in the past year, you're familiar. You can definitely see straight away that he's got his little dock where you first met Cassius, out into the great underground sea here in the Underdark, and he's got his little sailboat there. And yeah, it looks kind of fucked up. The part of the mast seems a little broken. It seems to be like listing to one side, and the sail is on the deck of the sailboat, looking kind of in tatters. And you can also see, you've got Chomsky's beachside cabin where he lives, where you grew up, Cassius. It's just a little shack looking. There's a hammock out on the porch, just really relaxing, or it usually is, like something out of a Jimmy Buffett song. Just a wonderful place to while away one's retirement in the Margarita Zone. But today, that front door is hanging ajar. And the same with the adjacent squat stone workshop, which is where you were created, Cassius. That also, the door is ajar and swinging open, and it's looking real foreboding and ominous.
Oh no. First of all, the sailboat's been broken up, and oh man, my dad spent more time on that than he did making me.
I don't like how this looks. All right, do we want to split up, gang, or do we want to both check them all out together?
I run right into the house.
All right, Cassius runs right in.
Well, all right. Then.
Okay, all right.
All right, so you...
There goes that anger.
All right, so the cabin is torn apart. It's littered with papers and debris. There's clearly somebody's been searching for something in here. That's the most you can tell without spending some time to investigate further.
All right. I'm going to pick up some documents and see if there's anything that looks similar in all of this thrown away paperwork.
Roll an investigation check.
Sure thing. Here I go. Investigation, that's an 11.
An 11? Yeah, you're noticing quite a lot of papers, but you're not able to make heads or tails of them. If the two of you wish to assist, you can also roll investigation checks.
Yeah,
Sure.
Definitely.
That's not a D20.
Oh, which one?
16.
17.
You want
Plus-
to add
plus whatever your,
your investigation is.
Yeah.
20.
Okay. So so Cassius, being a little more familiar with your father's work, you're able to identify that some of these papers appear to be torn from his spell book. They are spells, and some others are blueprints for some kind of clockwork creation that's shaped like a barrel. With yeah, that was a Chekhov's gun.
Okay, all right.
You see some pages that show it just looking like a barrel-ass barrel, and others with what look like legs coming out of it, like a barrel that could walk along on 6 legs.
Some form of barrel spider.
Yes.
A walking eye.
Y'all, look at this.
What'd you
This
find?
It's from my dad's spell book. There's a lot of things here, but is that an insect barrel? It looks like an insect barrel,
No,
right?
that's Damos, that's the barrel that was at his place last time, right? When we
Yeah.
last were here?
Yeah. Another one of his automatons.
You know what? We should check the workshop.
Before we do that, is the ship close to the house? Like, are we nearby the ship?
Yeah, the docks are just right there.
Before we go that way, though, if they're here looking for this clockwork stuff, why would they want to go into the ship? I'm kind of a little intrigued as to where the damage came from on the ship. So that's the only thing I want to investigate before we go in the workshop.
I'm just thinking so we couldn't get away. I don't know.
So,
Someone definitely wants to build something. Your father was a genius,
I mean, he made me.
and you turned out great.
Anger issues, though, but great.
You know, you pointed it out. Don't make me less angry.
Well, hey, Damos, if you want to check out the boat, I want to see what's going on in the workshop. I think that's where we're going to find something.
All right. I'm going to check the ship. You guys check the workshop. I'll meet you there.
All right.
Okay, let's handle the ship first.
All right. The only thing I really wanted to do was I wanted to see where the damage so you said the mast was all in tatters and broken up, yeah?
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to use an investigation check to see where the point of damage came from, which direction.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation then.
That's a much better roll. That's an 18.
Okay, so it looks like the damage came from on the ship. Like somebody boarded it, as far as you could tell, just right here where it was at anchor, tied off to the dock. Boarded it, ripped up the sail, broke the mast some, and the reason that it's listing is that there is a hole in the hull. That it, as far as you can tell, somebody smashed it while standing on the deck. It's not a large sailboat. It could carry, if it were seaworthy, it could carry the 3 of you comfortably. Not much larger than that, though.
I'm going to peek inside the hole then.
Yeah, so it's really think more of a rowboat, but with a sail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no above and below decks. Just a really simple, a fishing boat, basically.
Okay, so the only thing I can possibly think that why they would want to break this thing up is probably for spare parts. So I'm gonna go back and go back to them, just probably give them the news about that.
Yeah, it's as far as you can tell, it doesn't look like anybody was looking for anything. It wasn't purposeful like that. With that roll, your best idea is that it seems like whoever did this might have just been trying to make sure that that no one would be able to use this sailboat.
Ah, okay.
And you do also see muddy footprints around as you're looking around.
Ooh. Well, what roll would I use? Would I use a survival roll to see what kind of creature made these prints?
Use nature or survival, whichever's better.
Survival is better.
Okay.
Weehoo! 18, 19, 20.
With a 20, they appear to be webbed footprints. It's from some kind of aquatic creature.
Oh, lordy loo. Okay. Well, I don't understand what a fish person would want with a clockwork golem, but I'm following these prints.
So the prints they go back down the dock, towards the house, and they're all messed around, onto the beach, into the house, and back. It looks like whoever it was went back and forth a few times. but they're not leading anywhere else.
Okay, heading back to these guys then.
Okay. All right. So as you guys, well, he's off messing around with that stuff. As you guys move towards the workshop, a clay golem, a larger one than Cassius, about twice as tall, steps forward into the doorway and says, "No, you're
whoa.
not allowed here."
Oh, bro. Move out of the way. We got business. Dad's been taken, okay? I know it's hard to process, but I need you to move.
Okay.
Thank you, bud.
He moves aside.
Did you see anything that happened to Chomsky? Do you know what happened here?
Are you still speaking to him from outside, or are you entering the?
Oh, I'm
warehouse?
sorry. I'm entering and then like.
Okay. As soon as you try to enter, he steps back and blocks the doorway
Oh,
again.
okay, gotcha.
No, you're not allowed here.
Listen here, you big adorable pebblehead. He can come in too. And in fact, until I tell you otherwise, anybody can come in here. You got it?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, that is not good. 13.
No, I'm a good boy. I guard the workshop.
Oh, my everything. All right, look, you stay here. I'm going to go in. Dad doesn't like people in his workshop anyway. So just stay out here with this pebblehead, okay? By the way, do not call me a pebblehead. It's actually kind of derogatory.
I would never do that.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say your word.
You're always so sensitive, and I appreciate
I
it.
try to be.
All right.
I enter.
All right. So it is also a mess. It also looks like somebody's been going through everything, just tearing it apart, looking for something. You can roll an investigation check to look at all the debris and see if you can find out more. And actually roll with advantage.
Well, it's 20, so
Okay, 20, you'll do it.
Nat 20?
I mean, with
No,
my-
17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, there is wooden and metallic debris all over the floor. You are pretty sure that this is the shattered remains of the barrel apparatus that you saw the blueprints of. And in fact, it's been smashed, but not like to itty bitty bits. There are still like large barrel shaped chunks. This could conceivably be repaired.
Cassius, what do you see?
Remember that barrel insect thing you were looking at before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Daddy wasn't only working on it, but whoever came in here just smashed the dang thing. I mean, not to pieces. I think if Daddy were here, he could probably fix it up, but...
All right. Can I talk to the tall golem dude?
Yep, he's right there.
Okay, cool. I was like, so, did you see anything? What happened here?
I guard the workshop.
What? How long have you been here?
I guard the workshop.
Are you talking to my brother out there?
I'm a good boy.
You are a very good boy. And do you know what good boys do?
Guard the workshop?
Yes. And good boys tell me what they saw happened here.
Roll persuasion.
11.
Father gone. Brother's gone. I'm a good boy. I guard the workshop.
I come back over. Wait, hold on a second. Our brothers are gone too? Where'd our brothers go?
Roll persuasion with advantage.
20.
Oh, is that a nat 20?
That's
Yeah.
a nat 20.
He points out to the sea.
Oh, heck.
Language, young man.
It's okay. You can just this once. It's fine.
Starting to get a good idea what might have happened.
Why would... let's see what Damos has to say. You keep being a good boy. You guard the workshop. You're doing great.
I guard the workshop.
I pat his clay shoulder. You do. You do. All right, and then we're gonna head over to meet up with Deimos.
Some kind of aquatic creature wrecked the ship and is moving about. Whatever was in here doing all this damage, it came from the water.
What makes you think that?
Points at the footprints that's all around.
Oh. Well, we just saw this one golem that was hanging out by the workshop, and all he did was just point to the water and say that's where Father and all the other clay golem brothers of Cassius went.
What would aquatic folk want to do with blueprints for metallic items?
Do you have the blueprints on you?
If you don't, they're in the house, which is not guarded, so you can go get them easily enough.
I go
Okay.
grab the
Okay.
blueprints.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone here have any expertise to figure out what this says? I only know how to punch things. I can't build. I could teach you how to punch it, but that would just break it even more.
The only thing I have is insight, persuasion, and not much else.
Yeah, you can go ahead and everybody give me an Arcana roll to see if you can
Oh,
decipher
Arcana.
anything else from the blueprints.
Magic, a 10.
That's 15.
18.
18. So it looks like this barrel is intended to be watertight. As and to have to hold air within it.
Did they capture him and bring him down with him?
All right. So this barrel can be sealed, is airtight, seems to have some form of legs.
Yep. And also, it is not purely mechanical. It is magically powered.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay, so what did you guys find at the other house?
We found Cassius found one of the other barrels too. Just it was kind of broken up a bit.
Let's take it out here then, because if this thing is powered by magic, it probably holds the same containment.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Can I just go and fetch the dang thing?
It'll take a little time to get all the pieces in and out.
Right.
But yeah, you can. The other golem is letting you come and go freely.
Just don't worry about it. He's in good. It's a hard night for us.
All right, well, let's relook over these blueprints and see what makes this thing breathable and contain air.
All right.
Yeah. So as far as you can tell, the metallic parts are also all bronze, not iron or steel or anything that would rust, and it's you're unsure what the magical power source is meant to be, but it seems like the mechanical parts are what form the legs to turn it into a creature that can move, but it relies on magic to make it watertight and to actually animate it.
All right, well, I'm gonna pull out the obsidian orb. I guess I gotta roll a 1d6 to see how many
roll a
charges
1d6
I have for today.
Yep.
4.
Hey, not bad.
All right. Is the workshop owner still alive?
All right, let me.
Well, I'm glad that is the first question you asked. It is also the last question I feel like I want answered right now.
Cassius, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay.
Yes, he is still alive.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank everything.
Is his assailant underwater as of current?
Yes.
Y'all, I think they might have taken my dad under the sea.
Well, at least we know he's alive, and if he's in some airtight apparatus, he should be okay.
Cassius, roll me a history.
Oh, that's a 20.
So Chomsky's told you a little bit about the lighthouse. You know that it's considered the gateway to the ocean. It is a tower a bit off the coast that that goes from the ocean floor up to the surface.
You know, if we're trying to get down to the ocean, we might need to go to that lighthouse. Daddy always told me it was the entrance to the ocean. Or was it the gateway to the ocean? I don't know. But it gets you into the ocean. It goes actually from above ground to below the sea. So I think maybe that's where we got to go next.
Hopefully the mages have some way to allow people to breathe under the water in some regard.
All right, I forgot y'all need to breathe. Oh, sorry.
Well,
It's a terrible disorder.
I don't know much about this magic mumbo jumbo, but I'm assuming they'll be able to do something. Or you know what? I could figure something out with my fists. You know, we could punch something. I could punch my way through it. I could dig a hole.
Before we go, I do want to at least find some way to cast the footprint that we found of the creatures.
Oh, to take a cast of it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's...
But at least to have some kind of evidence. Maybe the people at the lighthouse know more about this than we do.
Roll a survival check.
12, 13, 14.
14. You can't think of a way to take a cast of it, but you do have your ritual book with you, which has blank pages. You could take a sketch.
Yep, let's do that then.
Okay. So, yeah, you can, with your little charcoal pencil, you take a few moments to...
Should I just roll history just to see how well I can get this?
Sure.
10.
10. It's... Like, it gives off the general impression of a webbed foot, but...
Don't insult him, okay?
Yeah.
Deimos, I didn't know you were an artist. Oh, apparently you don't either. Oh.
Good one, Cassius.
There goes that anger again. God. Let's go to the lighthouse.
All right, we got to get to the lighthouse ASAP. I think if
Wait a minute.
if he's underwater, we don't know how long he can breathe. We don't know what's going on. I'm just assuming he's underwater. What are we gonna do? How am I gonna punch something underwater? We got to go now.
Well, I wouldn't. Okay, one more quick thing before we do go. I wouldn't be in the order of Deimos if I wasn't savvy about secrets. I want to see if the old man had any secrets within his house. Want to do like an investigation.
Okay, yeah, roll another investigation.
Oh, that's better. Investigation, that is a 16.
Okay, so
If
you...
there's any dirt on your pappy, let's go.
Well, he worked a lot, so...
So as you're... you don't... The house itself, like, you're not finding any, like, no trapdoors, no hiding places, no hidden safes, nothing weird like that. But as you go through the papers again, you do find some notes in the margin of the blueprints saying, "Could revolutionize trade?" ? And as you're and going through the spellbook pages, one of the spells that was torn out of the spellbook with a little note saying, "Won't be needing this anymore." It looks like he did have the water breathing spell in his spell book.
Take. Pocket. Excellent. Let's go.
What'd you find?
Some interesting notes. Something that might come in useful in further trade in our adventure.
Sounds good for me.
Yep, let's go.
All right, where are you going?
Lighthouse.
The lighthouse is across the water. How do you plan to get there?
Across the water.
Oh, it is? I thought it was along the shore.
No, it is. See all that blue shit on the map there? The lighthouse is. Yeah, it is out like a ways from the shore.
All right, well,
okay.
we're going to have to rent a boat or something. Let's go to the docks.
How far away is the docks?
It's back in town. It's another 6-hour trek back to town.
Unless we can repair the ship.
What did you see damaged on the ship?
I forget again. I'm sorry.
The sail is torn in a few places. The mast is cracked at one point, and there's a hole in the hull.
So we need cloth and wood to fix this up.
Yeah, we'd probably spend more time
Fixing
fixing
it.
You need cloth and wood? We got a house right here. I could probably punch some wood out of it. You're telling me we can't build a raft right here, right now? That'll be faster. He's gonna die.
with aquatic creatures that can probably swim faster than us who could destroy that raft.
You don't know that?
The
What would
footprints
renting
beg
a
to
boat
differ.
do any better? We're gonna spend 6 hours going to the docks to try and get a boat? He could be dead! We need to go now!
Is there a way I can actually cast the water breathing spell?
It would, since Chomsky uses a different style of magic than you do. You could, like, you've got your ritual book. You have become adept at learning different schools of magic. It would take time, though. You estimate, actually, roll Arcana.
14.
14. You could, you are certain you could transcribe it given enough time. You're looking at about 6 hours to decipher what is going on. You could try and do it faster, and you might be able to, with a good enough roll, cut that in half. But if you fail, then that time is wasted, and you'd have to start over.
Well, then we
Could
have
I help? I have a total understanding of all of this stuff. My Arcana is fantastic, and I know my dad's.
Roll an Arcana to see if to see what you might be able to do to help.
18. 18.
So after spending some time going over the runes and inks and such, with Cassius' help, you could get it done without rushing so much that you might lose your time altogether. You could get it done in 4 hours.
All right, so then here's our two options then. Either we go back to town and get a boat or prepare for this a little bit more, or while me and Cassius work on this spell I found to help us breathe underwater, you can try to makeshift a raft.
I think that would be better. Instead of wasting our time going all the way back to the docks. We have to go.
I agree with him. My daddy's in trouble. Time is of the incense, as they say.
That's right, Cassius.
You know, because incense, it burns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when it burns down to the bottom, that's when the time is out.
I mean, I can't smell incense, but it must be nice.
It's pretty nice. But you're not missing anything.
You don't see Deimos' face behind the mask. He just sits down and begins to try to transcribe the spell.
Oh, be careful with those markings, because if you get them wrong, you might blow yourself up.
Yeah.
Here.
Now you can still try to rush the process and bring it down to 2 hours, but again, if you fail, then those 2 hours are wasted and you have to start over.
I'd rather not. If he's helping me and it cuts down the time, let's just go the normal route.
Okay. So
All right.
So yeah, by working slowly and carefully, you are able to transcribe the spell into your spell book with no risk of failure.
Now, if I cast it, will it be able to affect Billy and myself?
Yes, yeah, it can affect both of you with one casting.
All right, well...
It's, as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes to cast. You do need 10 uninterrupted minutes, but after that, it lasts 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
So while
yeah.
while they're doing that, can I like get stuff ready to like punch the boat together?
Yeah. So go ahead and just roll me a straight intelligence check, just 1d20 plus whatever your intelligence modifier is.
That'd be on the far left.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Plus
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
10. I'm very smart.
Yo, Billy, how's that raft coming along?
Just fine.
So with a with a 10, rather than build a raft entirely from scratch, you feel like the easier thing to do would be to patch the hole and scoop out the water.
Yeah.
The problem is that you don't have tools. There might be tools in the workshop.
I go back to the workshop.
No. I guard the workshop.
And you are so good. You are the goodest boy of every boy I've ever met. I need you to understand that your father is in danger, and I'm here to save him. If you will just let me in, I need to get some tools so we can go get your dad back.
I guard the workshop.
What's sturdier, clay or whatever the workshop is made out of?
Oh my god!
The workshop itself is a stone building. There are windows.
Okay. I go to the windows.
Okay, you can see through the windows into the workshop. You see.
Do I see anything in there that could help?
You see a workbench with like hammer, nails, screwdrivers, just like some of what looks like drills, like what you imagine being in your dad's garage.
Okay, cool.
Turbo feet as much.
All right, so I wanna try and stealth in through the window.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. Let me find this golem boy's perception.
That was 6 plus 7, 12.
Hello, Mr. Worm. I guard the workshop.
No, 13. That's right. My math is terrible.
Okay. Clay golem house. Okay, 13. He is. So you slowly push the window open, like looking over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Poke your head in, and he is still standing at the doorway, looking straight ahead.
Yes.
You are able to slip into the workshop behind him. He sees jack shit.
Good. I want to slip in and just quiet as a rat. I just want to grab all the tools I can and sneak out the window.
Okay, roll me one more stealth check.
Sure. Let's see, do I have anything that could like buff that? Not necessarily. Okay. $13. Wait, no, 11.
So as you're gathering up the tools, you drop a single nail onto the floor. Clink, 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 clink. He turns around. No! I guard the workshop!
Yes, you do!
He rushes at you. Roll initiative.
All right.
Oh
So it's just a D20, right?
D20 plus at the top of your character
Whatever my
sheet.
initiative thing
Yeah.
is. All right. An 8.
Shit, where'd this boy go? Find his stats here.
Time to see how good he guards the workshop.
Okay, well, when I say he charges you, he is lumbering slowly towards you.
Okay.
You, you do have the opportunity to act first.
Can I put on my golden gloves?
You would not be able to lace them up and gain the advantage
Okay. Alrighty.
from him in the time that you have.
That's fine. I'm just gonna do I'll do a reckless attack.
All right. Let's find this boy.
You must limit your attacks for now, Billy.
All right, reckless attack, as I recall, gives you advantage on the attack roll.
But I have but attack rolls against me have advantage. until
Yeah.
next turn.
Okay, so yep, go ahead and roll to hit twice.
All right.
And take the higher.
19 or 11, so I'll take 19, and then it says attack bonus 8, so 19 plus 8.
Yeah, so that'd be
All
a
right,
27. Yeah. All right, so you he is not making any attempt to defend himself. He's just pumping his squishy golem arms trying to get at you, and you just boom in the stomach. Roll for damage. Actually, don't roll for damage because you don't have your golden gloves. It's just a flat.
That's right, it's just 6 blunt.
Just a flat 6 blunt. Yeah, it does not appear to stop him at all. And at this point, I'm going to have the two of you roll perception to see if you hear all this ruckus.
Wait,
Perception is right here. So D20 plus. So for me, that's 14 for me.
14 for me too.
Okay, so yeah, you guys hear something horrible happening over in the workshop.
Wait, where's Billy?
Let's see what he did this time.
We run in through the house.
Yep.
Okay, so, yep, you get at the workshop just in time to see, you see the backside of the golem as you look through the door, and he is, let's see here. All right. What's your AC? Should be at the top of your
Mine?
sheet there. Yeah.
19.
19.
Hard pressed to hit you, Jesus.
Yeah. This golem goes ham on Billy right about now.
Okay.
He pummels the shit out of you. Just a 1-2, just uppercut and then left hook.
All right.
While you're still reeling from it. Let me
Nice.
roll damage. Oof. Plus. 15.
Just getting out his abacus.
He clocks you for 29 damage.
Jiminy
Jesus Christ.
Christmas!
He's a big, strong boy. Well, that
He
was
guard the workshop.
that was 2 hits too. Okay, now both of you roll me an initiative.
21.
12.
112. Okay. It's Billy, Golem, Deimos, and Cassius. Okay. All right, Deimos, you're up next.
See a little rat hand just like paw out of the cloak, hold up, and an Eldritch Blast forms in his hand, and he fires.
All right.
Roll to hit.
Yep.
Wow, 19. So that's 27 to hit.
All right, and I believe at your level, yeah, you can make you can do 2 of those with
Ooh.
1 casting.
All
So
right.
that's 1 hit.
Another one.
Okay, so 2d10 plus 10 force damage.
2d10 plus 10. Oh, right, because of the...
Yeah, because you got 2 hits on him.
Oh, not good. I rolled 2 ones. Jesus. All right, so that's
That's,
12 points of damage. 12 points of force damage.
All right. So
Good hits, but bad rolls to do damage. Just look over at our little golem buddy.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? Get in there.
yep, the Eldritch Blast flies from you, both of them. They like each whiz and just graze either side of his neck, and you see like a couple of chunks of clay fly off, but it's not slowing him down.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Cassius, can you talk to this guy?
Bro, you pay attention right now. Now, these 2 people are good friends of Daddy. Do you think Daddy would want you beating up on his?
I guard the workshop.
Yes.
He is not listening.
Ah, boy. Well,
He's not taking it. You gotta hit him.
Cat just pulls out a gun. Time to kill a bitch.
All right. I lay him. I rush him and hit him with a divine smite.
All right, roll to hit. So
Which one?
So
D20.
20-sided plus whatever is listed under attack bonus under Divine Smite there.
So plus 7? Yeah.
Or just
Use a spell slot to do 2d8 damage.
Oh, no,
yeah.
you-
That's like a buff to your regular punch. So you still got to hit with a punch.
Not in that one.
2,
2
No, plus 7.
plus
seven.
7.
9.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you are so flustered by the whole situation, you just totally whiff. It doesn't burn the spell slot. You only burn the spell slot if you connect. But yeah, you missed with that attack. You do get a second attack though.
Here he comes in, windmilling.
So yep, go ahead and give it another shot.
18. Oh, 13. But
Plus
but
seven.
Plus 7, so modified 20. Okay. Yep, this time you connect. So roll your normal damage, which would be 1d6 plus 4, and then add another 2d8 for that divine smite.
3.
And then roll
Roll
two
another one.
2 d8s. They're
Yeah.
these little ones.
Oh,
Triangle looking ones.
these one.
These
Yep.
boys.
Yeah, that's the
roll,
one.
roll that twice. So you got a 3 and 6.
6.
6.
6.
6.
Nice.
Got 15.
So 15 plus, plus you also have, oh yeah, plus the 4 from your regular punch damage, so 18 damage. Okay, so yeah, that first one was a whiff, but you clock him pretty good with the, with a divine glow in your second punch. That'll bring him down to 2. So you take just another big chunk out of his side. He's it's starting to get to him. He's starting to look winded. Isn't quite the right word because you don't breathe, but he's slowing down a little bit. But we are we're back up the list. Billy, what do you do?
I really don't want to kill this thing. I don't want to hurt him.
By the way, if you're worried about killing him, it's really just as simple as, putting them back together. I mean, as long as you don't crush his head, I think.
Roll Arcana.
Oh. 14.
What you just said is absolutely correct. As long as some portion of his clay remains, if you rescue your father, he can bring him back, even if he's beaten up to the point where he's no longer functional.
All right.
So you do not have to worry about killing him permanently.
Okay, I wanna try and get his legs.
All right.
Big golemy legs.
Yep. Go for that punch.
I'll do also doing reckless attack again. 'Cause
Reckless
that's how
attack
I
again.
live.
Okay.
12, 6. All right, so 12 plus 8, 20.
Say 20. Okay, that'll be a hit. And so all right, you connect with his leg. Go. Oh, that's right.
It's
No
just
golden
flat
glove.
6.
So just a flat 6. And actually, go ahead and I realized we forgot last turn. You do have 2 attacks.
Oh.
So to make up for that, go ahead and roll to attack twice more and see
Sure.
if you get any additional hits in.
All right. I'll do. Are these advantage as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You did say reckless attack for both turns, so you do have advantage on all
12,
of them.
another 20,
Okay.
and then 11, 12, another 20.
Okay. So you with your Ratman hands, you identify one of his kneecaps and you just pummel it.
Good.
You are able to punch out enough of the clay to sever the bottom half of that leg, and he comes down on it. Yes. And he comes down on both knuckles. And he is no longer attacking you. He's sort of freaking out a little. Like, I guard the workshop. Go away. I guard the workshop.
You made him cry. Let's go.
He is no longer actively attacking. Combat is ended for the moment.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I just want to.
He doesn't appear to be responding.
I know.
Actually, what did I write down? Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
12.
Well, yeah, he doesn't appear to be listening.
Here, what were you even doing in here in the first place?
I had to get some tools, man.
For the raft?
Yeah, for the boat.
Well, do I got news for you?
What?
Tell him, Deimos, gosh.
The spell is ready.
Yeah, we still need a boat. Do you want to swim or walk the whole way?
I thought I was just gonna hold y'all down underwater while we walked.
No.
Oh.
That's stupid. But you're great.
Well, grab the supplies and
Yeah, if y'all are done with your stupid fancy book learning, can we get the boat ready?
It's an audible, just like crack of the neck. You just see a twitch of the head. Sure, let's go.
Come on, cuz, you know I love you. All right, so I want to take the tools down to the boat, and now with everybody here, I want to try and repair it.
All right. Deimos, roll me an Arcana.
Ha. 10.
10. Deimos, you have a spell that could help. You have the cantrip Mending, which will make this go a lot quicker.
Well, howdy do.
Oh,
I sure do have that. Let's go ahead and use that to repair.
Yep. So with that, all you really need to do is, like, you can fix up the sail easily enough. Those are just straight tears that you can just. Yep. Just cast those. You do still need something to patch the hole in the hull with. The mast also, that's just like cracked at one point. You can do that.
Deimos is gonna. So, how far did that piece of clay from the golem fly off? Enough that if I walk inside, he won't notice me turn around and just grab it?
You can try. It did get, since, well, actually, no, Billy would have been coming from the inside. So yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, I'm not even going to enter it, even if he is facing me, because I'll just stand outside front, look at the golem, mage hand.
Oh, roll me a stealth check.
I'm actually good at that. Boy, howdy, am I good at that. Not natural 20.
Modified 20. Oh yeah, he's still just doubled over, like, I got the workshop though. Yeah, you were able to grab up a glob of clay, no problem.
Yeah, just come back. Here, this is for mending.
This? Yeah, this will work. All right, so I want to plop it down and start patching this baby up.
All right, with Deimos' mending spell and the glob of clay, you were able to patch up the hole in the hull. Looks okay. But you won't know until you bail out the water and see if more starts coming in.
All right.
So, go ahead and roll me a survival check, all three of you, to see how good your patch job is.
That was a 16.
16, yeah. Which is
Survival, down here.
survival. 16.
Okay.
20.
Okay. So the sail and the mast look just fine. At first, after you bail out the water, it seems like there's a couple little pinhole leaks around the makeshift patch that you made. But with another couple of applications of mending to seal those up, it looks like you're good. You should be seaworthy again.
There we go. How long did that take? 20 minutes? Right?
5 hours.
Yeah, that's better.
Yep. Yeah, it's now you got you left town at the ass crack of dawn. It took you 6 hours to get here, so you arrived around noon. Between dealing with the golem and investigating and transcribing spells, it's now about 6 p.m. It's
Okay.
It's still full light, but the sun's getting real low, big guy.
All right, well, let's get to the lighthouse then.
And I'm going to go ahead and just roll something apropos of nothing.
That's right.
And, okay, so setting sail off to the lighthouse. Cassius, go ahead and roll us because you've been out on this boat before with your daddy. You know how it's operated. Go ahead and roll a survival.
8.
8? Nope, that's fine. That was mostly just there to make sure nothing catastrophic happened. So yep, you're sailing out onto the water, and as you go, you were a little worried. I said the sun goes below the horizon. You're underground. Fuck it. Days are weird here. But as you get out there,
Underdark sun.
Yep, yep, that Underdark sun. The giant bioluminescent mushroom that lives in the sky.
Yep, there you go.
Lives
right.
lives on the roof of the cavern. Is entering its nocturnal phase.
Yeah.
Roll it back to the kids at their grandfather. Grandfather, that makes no sense. Shut up, you little shit.
Okay. All right. So, but yeah, it takes a good couple of hours. After about 2-3 hours, out on the horizon, you see the telltale. Just like if you were ever homesick on a weekday and you watched Guiding Light, that
Yeah.
that swirling light of a lighthouse off into the distance. So navigation's no problem. Pretty easy to tell exactly where you're going. But by the time you get there, it is around midnight.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a good ways out there. It's a fair sail. That map is not to scale, by the way.
I can tell.
But hey, aren't you glad you didn't try to walk though?
Yes.
So yeah, it's quite late. But as you get a little closer to the lighthouse, you see that it is just like a lighthouse-looking tower, but instead of sitting on an island or anything else, it's just coming straight out of the water. And around it, in a ring, going out in all directions, are a bunch of docks with ships docked there, with some like little wooden buildings just like built right on top of the docks. But everything seems quiet, seems to be pretty well shut down for the night. But
Alrighty.
Let's get up to the front of the building.
all right, so yeah, you find just like an empty space in the dock to where you can tie off the sailboat, and as you're tying it off, you can see that there are more clay golems patrolling the docks, and one of them going around sees you. And roll me a perception check, everybody.
Oh, jeez. I see jack shit.
19.
19?
19 as well.
Okay, so the two of...
5.
All right. So the two of you notice, and you can communicate to Deimos, but this golem is slightly different from both Cassius and the one at Chomsky's workshop. It has a little gem embedded in its forehead. Just a little noticeable, like, shiny gem that catches the light as the lighthouse above shines its light. But it sees you and just kind of nods and turns around and starts lumbering towards one of the buildings.
Did it seem hostile approaching us?
Nope. Seems like just walking around, just doing its job. It didn't seem aggressive or particularly bothered.
I'm going to call out to it. Golem, a moment.
Just keeps walking, totally ignores you.
Telepathy. Golem, please stop.
I have to go tell the Dockmaster.
That's fair.
Anything?
May we... before I get to you guys, I'm going to go... That's fair. May we accompany you? We can see the Dockmaster together.
I have to go tell the Dockmaster.
Damon's just like... You watch as Damon's just like is holding his head. He takes his hand off the mask. Let's follow him. He's going to his Dockmaster. We can explain there.
Let's go say hi.
Okay. All right. So you follow behind the golem. He gets to one of the buildings a little closer to the central tower and opens up the door and walks in. Do you follow him inside the building?
We have dark vision, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, you all have.
So we can all see what's going on. All right, well, I'll peek my head in and see what's going on.
Okay. It looks like just a normal little home, little kitchen, little living area, and then a door that presumably leads to a bedroom. The golem knocks on the door to the bedroom.
I usher the other guys and I walk in.
Okay. The golem is not paying any attention to you. He's just knocking on the door. After a few minutes of that, you see a light in the crack in the door come on, and after a few minutes, it opens up, and there's a goblin there, like in his nightgown. Hey, what's... Oh, hey, just walk into a guy's living room, why don't you? Hi, what the fuck?
It was
Hello?
his idea. I just followed.
I'm over in the doorway. Hello, sir. I don't mean to come into your house. We're just following this big dude.
Who are... What? Who are you? What is any of this?
My name is Cassius, Cassius Chomsky. They call me Cassie. My dad called me Cassie. Kids always call me Pebblehead. I didn't like it. So I just wanted to see, because we're looking for my dad, and my dad seemed to get taken by a guy with web feet. Do you know a guy with web feet?
I mean, shark boys have web feet.
Sharks?
Shark boys. Yeah.
What?
We're investigating something, sir.
Oh, wait. Didn't Don Tigray say that we could name drop him?
Yes, sir. We are friends of Don Tigray. We come investigating something that has troubled him and us.
The fuck's Don Tigray? I'm getting my accents fucked up again. Who the fuck's Don Tigray? Is that like a student at the school?
No. He's a wonderful charitable contributor for our community.
He's a mobster.
Oh, yeah, fucking great. Look, I'm just in charge of the docks. If you want to see somebody in the school or do some trade, like, we just need to get you set up with a... Oh, fuck. Okay, look, we only do... Do you have a docking permit?
Yes.
Oh, okay, great. Can I see it?
No.
Then you cannot dock here.
Fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna probably have to do this with a disadvantage. Is there anything in this anything around here that looks like legit paperwork?
Roll a perception.
15.
Nope.
Okay. Well,
This is apparently this dude's home, and he apparently doesn't bring work home.
okay. So, do I remember any of the paperwork from the Billy Punchyface dojo, or anything from like my order or something that at least looks official? I could probably pass for this.
Roll an intelligence check.
That's a 19.
A 19? Like, as far as official paperwork goes, you saw the deed to the Punchyface dojo once, but it doesn't have much to do with with docking permits. But as far as, like, faking up something that looks somewhat official, that's the closest you can think.
Okay, so while they're doing this, I'm going to try to slink back and take a clean piece out of my book and try to note up something that looks official that we're under investigation for the sect of Deimos.
All right. That'll take you some time.
Nothing too quick, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well.
So he's roll me a stealth to see if he notices you.
That one,
away.
never mind.
Okay. So yeah, he like look. All right, here's the thing. We don't do. I could set you up with a temporary docking permit, but we only do that. Like, it is way past business hours. Can you come back in the morning, please?
I'm so sorry to bother you. I know this is your house, but we simply cannot wait. This is an urgent matter.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. And why do I have so many notes?
18.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. If I can let you into the school, you can ask around, investigate whatever you need to investigate. When I wake up in the morning, you know, like civilized people, and I notice for the first time that someone is illegally docked here, if you're not back and we can't set you up with a permit, I'm gonna have to impound your boat, and it's gonna be a lot of paperwork to get it out of impound, and you're gonna have to pay a fine, and it's
please,
gonna be.
but That won't even be a problem. We're going to be in and out of here before you even know it. Thank you so much for your help.
And if we're not, you can keep the boat.
The fuck do I need it? You know what? Whatever. You're the school's problem now. All right, hold on. He disappears into his bedroom, throws some clothes on, comes back out. All right, come here. I'll introduce you to the night deskman at the school, and you can ask him whatever questions.
Thank you I'm sorry, and your name is?
Steve-O.
Steve-O. Thank you so much, Steve-O. I love your performance art.
You know, not too many people have heard of what I do as a hobby. I
get around in the I've had a lot of people come through the dojo, and they brought you up one time. I run a dojo, by the way. Billy Punchyface, nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm going to stop you right there. I don't give a shit about any of this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Neither do I.
And he ushers you out of his house and, down a couple, like another block of wooden dock and to a door into the tower proper. He opens it up, and there's a young-looking, like, maybe 20 if you're generous, like, kind of pimply-faced looking drow is sitting there. It looks like he's doing homework. Okay, here you go. Sleep. The drow looks up. Oh, hi. Are you are you here are you a visitor? What are you?
Hi there. My name is Cassius Chomsky. They call me Cassie. My dad is missing, and we think they've been taken by fishmen. Shark boys, was it? Sharks? Sharks?
We're here on urgent business. You see, we've lost someone very close to us, and we believe that you might hold some answers. I would like to say that we are friends of Don Tigre, and he said that you could help us out.
Oh, yeah. You know Don Tigre? Okay, yeah, sure. Hold on, I'll get her. He bustles out of the room. Just hang tight. There's like some couches. This is clearly a reception area.
I thought Don Tigre was the man.
Oh, he's getting someone else.
Oh.
Yeah. So a few 15, 20 minutes go by before the door opens up again, and the desk guy walks in. Here you go. And behind him comes in, still rubbing the sleep out of her eyes, a female tabaxi, which is a cat person for those who don't know D&D. Tiger striped cat person. Hi, I'm Don Tigre.
Told you.
Nice to meet you. Remember us?
No.
Do you have any other people in your family named Don Tigre?
Did my dad send you? Okay, my dad is Don Tigre, head of the Tigre family.
Yeah.
I'm his daughter, D-A-W-N Tigre. He thought it was funny. It's actually just really annoying.
You have
It is kind of funny if
a
you think
very
about it.
pretty name. Also, may I pet you?
Jesus Christ, why did you let... I'm sorry.
I apologize.
What?
You're right. I'm sorry.
He's
I apologize.
like 3 years old. Just please,
Did somebody sell you guys some defective merchandise? They shouldn't be able to talk like that.
No.
Are you here for a return?
No. See, what happened was when my dad made me, apparently he imbued me with a spirit, and it was a super duper awesome spirit, and that's why I can talk and my brothers can't. But anyway, that is not the point. I'm so sorry. My dad's...
Hold on. Guys, come with me. Hey, these guys are cool, right? She looks at the desk guy. He's just like, yeah, what? Okay, good. Yeah, come here. You shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Nope. Mouth silent. She ushers you in, takes you. It is, fortunately, it being the dead of night, the school is just deserted. She takes you through some hallways, and she takes you down. You go down some stairs, and you can see there are windows every once in a while. You are now down below the surface of the water at this point. Outside, you can see that it's water. It's still all perfectly normal, breathable air inside. And she takes you down some stairs into a side tower that's attached to the main tower, because the main tower is just totally, perfectly circular. She takes you out into another tower, down some more stairs, and into what's starting to look like a dorm hall with like some whiteboards next to the doors. The doors are all numbered. She takes you to one of the numbered doors, opens it up. Hold on. Just wait for a hot second. Thank God my roommate's probably off getting laid. Okay, come in. Okay, you are not supposed to exist.
Oh, is that right?
That is right.
I didn't want to break it to you like this.
Well, I mean, I heard people being mistakes before, but this kind of feels a little bit different than that.
No, it's because you're special. We've always talked about that. You're my #1 people, and I love you.
I have a great
So you know something about these golems, right?
affection for you.
Just that they're not supposed to have minds and walk around and talk and do anything other than what they're told. That's not okay.
Well, I also do what I'm told. I mean, half the time.
Half the time, yeah. I think about like 75% of the time sometimes.
We
Okay.
are getting a little off track, gentlemen. His creator has actually been held captive by some aquatic folk and taken away from his beach home.
Okay, well, I mean, that sounds like Shark Boys to me.
Indeed. Well, the problem is that have you noticed any activity of automatons or any sort of strange activity out in the waters here?
No, I mean, there's the golems up on the docks that run the docks, but they just do their jobs. Like, did you lose your chip, or did you never have one?
I don't eat.
No, on your head.
Oh, you mean like that gentleman up there with the jewelry?
Yeah.
We usually don't like. I don't really like jewelry. I mean, I don't think it frames my face well.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, you don't. I'm real glad you ran into me first. Golems who can think, they don't happen often, and when they do, they are destroyed.
What?
Yeah.
But why?
Because they tend to murder and run amok, and they're bad news. And the fact that you're having this polite conversation with me right now is kind of blowing my mind.
Oh, well, I don't mean to blow your mind. I'm trying to be violent right now. Miss, you got to tell her I'm not a bad person.
No,
I can get violent.
No,
but only when I-
it's okay. Remember what we said? The breathing.
Look, I don't... It's,
All right.
it's the artificers that make the golems. I don't know, like, the details. But my understanding is, yeah, you don't want to let any of them see you, or it's going to be bad, guys.
No, it's only going to be bad if they find out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be real bad if they do, if your friend wants to keep walking and talking like a person.
Well,
So-
okay.
All right.
I'm starting to feel a little
It's
offended.
okay. We're in a very conservative part of the country. So, listen. Now, what do you have? What those chips that they have in their foreheads? Do you have any more? Can we get any more? Can you make something? Can we put like a bead on his head?
I mean, we could... They have them at the Artificer's Tower where they make golems, but...
Now listen.
I wouldn't want one of those in my head.
I don't think I do either.
No, you're not gonna have one of them. What color are they? Blue, green? What color were they? Do you remember?
Roll an intelligence.
It was purple.
Nope, too dark.
Yeah.
Couldn't see shit.
Yeah, well, you didn't see it, regardless.
Oh, intelligence? Good
Yeah.
boy, 21.
21. Looked like mica.
Micah, all right.
Yeah, just a little speck of clear crystal.
Okay. Do you happen to have anything clear around here that could pass off for some mica?
No, I don't. Why are you here again?
Listen, we're just here because his father, the person that made this thing that is blowing your mind, this clear benefit to everyone around here and to our lovely town.
Yeah, unless you want golems working your docks without needing food or pay.
Listen, we'll get to that later. That's a voting issue. So what I'm thinking is that someone, Shark Boys,
Yes.
somewhere captured his creator. We don't know anything or what happened to him. We only know that they took blueprints for a device he was working on that involves underwater, and you are our best bet. We have no clue where to go from here.
And unless you want automatons that come out of the water that are run by shark people going rogue, maybe you should help us.
Roll persuasion.
I'm good at that. 15.
Okay, do you mind? I'm a diviner by specialization, okay? May I read your mind and just confirm the truth of what you're telling me here?
This is going against my religion, but go ahead.
All right, she presses her hand against your mind. You can feel her kind of like rummaging around, but only surface thoughts. You're being an acolyte of Deimos. You are familiar. You've got the telepathy. This
Yeah.
is a very familiar sensation to
Just
you.
like everything else around her is just like skulls, bones, and everything else except for the stuff that she's looking for.
Yeah, like you feel like if she were trying to rummage into deep, dark secrets, you would be able to tell. And it doesn't feel like she is. She's sticking to the subject matter.
Fair enough.
Of the matter at hand. She takes her hand away. Okay. Yeah, you're going to want the Shark Boy village, I'm thinking. It sounds like Shark Boys. So we're going to need... you're going to need water breathing, and that's fucked up because...
Holds open the book.
Oh, okay, you're good. Great. Let me see. Can you describe anything that your father, your creator, might have had on him? Because being a diviner, I can help you track him down, I think. Go ahead and roll a history check.
That's where's history?
10.
10. You know what? It might be. So you know your father has a pendant that he always wears, but when you try to describe it to her, like the specifics of what exactly it looks like, yeah, you're, heat of the moment, you're having trouble. May I just read your mind and get a clearer image here?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, she puts her hand on your. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You've got like a whole person mind in there. That is not what those other guys are like.
No.
Those other clay guys, it's all.
Don't say Pebblehead.
They're just weird and artificial, but you're like a real boy in there. I didn't know that could happen. That's like, I'm starting to get, like, the fact that they just work and do whatever they're told, that's freaking me the fuck out, knowing that they can be people, too. Like, the only reason that that's okay is that they're not, people. Fuck, I gotta think about that. But yeah, okay.
Are there no accounts of outliers being neutral or good, just always chaotic or evil?
I mean, as far as I heard, they're just like, they're animated by magic, but they're not like, they don't think and feel like you and me, but you do.
They said that about rats for centuries.
Okay, this ain't about rat problems. Okay?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that, everybody's got problems.
But anyway, you were able to read his thoughts.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, your dad has that really distinctive pendant. That's good. Locating lost objects is my specialty. Give me a hot second. Give me like an hour. Okay?
All right. Okay.
And I can work you up a way to track down that pendant wherever it is.
Okay.
Could you tell us where this Shark Boy village is?
I know that it's generally to the southwest.
Further into the ocean?
Like underwater, right?
Yeah, and on the seabed in like a coral reef.
Like all the way
Yeah, like all the way down at the bottom.
where you can't, see the bottom?
I mean, you'll see it because you're there.
But it's still the water.
Yeah.
We're going into the depths, Deimos. We're entering the abyss. Oh God, Billy. Oh my God.
Quick question. All right. He took a lot of damage, right, in that last fight? How's he doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 39 health right now.
I'm rolling insight on that. That seemed like a problem for our buddy Billy here. Are you afraid of water?
Well, you do know what they say, and I don't mean to dredge up some bad history, but you know what they say about rats and sinking ships. I mean, I don't think they like water, but can't rats swim? I don't know.
That's a 19. Are you going to deceive me, or are you going to talk or persuade me?
Listen, there's a reason I never go to the sea. There's a reason I smell so bad. I'm scared of the water. And we only get the fresh water where can all the shark people and all the fish can get you. And yes, Deimos, maybe I'm a little scared of the water.
Wow, I didn't even need to have to roll. You just blabbed it out. I'm the king of secrets.
But all right, so she pulls out a little compass and starts tinkering and casting spells into it. It's like, yeah, this is going to take me about an hour. So that's a short rest. You can regain some of those lost hit points.
Yay, so I do 1d12.
Yep, as many as 5 times.
Well, let's see what we get. 9. And then, let me see. So it'll be 4. Yeah, I'm just doing some quick math, see how much I want to do it. That'll bring me back up to 48. I'll do one more. And, oh, hang on, that was angled. 10. That'll bring me to 58. And I think I'm comfy with that.
Okay.
Let's do it twice.
All right. I could also, I also have a move for this. If you want to, like, get up close to actually back to the top.
Oh, do you have a Healy do?
Yeah, I got Cure Wounds.
Cassius, you can heal? Since when?
Well, apparently ever since I laid out that boy back at the dojo.
Oh, I wasn't there on that day. That's right.
Yeah, turns out I got magic hands.
I mean, I knew that. But I didn't know you had good magic hands.
Nah, actually, they're like legit magic hands.
Can you please help your sensei out?
Absolutely.
So I use Cure Wounds. That's one of these 8 plus 4.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Nice.
11.
11. Yeah, that'll top me off.
All right. So, let's see here.
Cassius, you are full of surprises. I want you to know that throughout this whole year, I've been training you. Ever since I met you, I knew that you were the one.
Aww.
The one to carry on my legacy. The rats don't live long, but you
I'll punch forever!
You have a long life ahead of you, and I want you to know that if should anything happen to this dojo, it goes to you.
I get to inherit your dojo when you're a corpse?
When you say it like that, yes.
On one hand, I'm really going to miss you when you die. On the other hand, I'm kind of seeing the benefit for us that you fleshy creatures kind of just stop being.
And this is where the evil thoughts kick in, and this is why the Tabaxi was scared.
And this is where, you know what happens? Do you know what you do when people die?
I mean, when my brothers die, we usually make them into pottery.
Well, when other living things that aren't made of clay die,
I don't want to think of...
when you don't have to think about it, you tell stories, and you tell everyone you know about your sensei, Billy Punchyface. And as long as people remember, I'll never be gone.
Can they be like limericks? Because I like limericks.
Yeah, give them a good rhyme. Make them real fun.
Oh, awesome. What rhymes with Punchyface?
So at this point,
Orange.
at this point, Dawn finishes her tinkering, and she hands over a compass. All right, this is going to always, well, I say always, for the next 24 hours, it'll point to that pendant wherever it is.
Okay.
After that, yeah, it's donezo. But it sounds like if 24 hours goes by, he's probably in bad shape anyway.
All right.
That's about the best I can do for you.
All right.
Honestly, that's more than enough. Thank you so much for hearing us out. I'm sorry to frighten you, but I thank you so much for giving us your help here.
Thank you, ma'am. I much appreciate it.
All right, where are you guys leaving from? The docks again, or the surface entrance, or the ocean floor entrance rather?
There's an ocean floor entrance?
Oh yeah, I mean that's the whole deal with the lighthouse here. We're the center of trade between the undersea world and the surface world.
Well, if time is of the essence, let's go ahead and take that undersea path then.
What time is it?
It is by this point.
Like 1 in the morning?
1:30.
It's It's coming up on 3 in the morning at this point.
We gotta hurry the fuck up then.
I think we should take the bottom entrance.
Yeah, we'll take the sea entrance then.
All right.
Oh man, I haven't walked the sea floor in about a year and a half.
Okay.
Wow.
There's going to be another doorman at the sea entrance, and we do not want him to see you if we can possibly help it. What are we
What?
going to do about that?
I got that. Invisibility.
Oh, you're an illusionist. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, that works.
Guys, I'm freaking out. I can't see my hands.
I know, but you're gonna have to be quiet. They're still there. Don't worry. You can do it.
Oh, this is weird. I'm touching my hands, but I can't see. It's so weird. It's like it's kind of like the opposite of like you know what? Never mind.
And if worse comes to worse, I have something else to help us.
All right.
But that will only happen if the worst comes to pass.
Guys, when you get back to my dad, can you tell him to not be such a dick anymore?
Your dad's great. He's done nothing but good for us.
I don't know. Kind of named his daughter after him, but not
That's
really.
funny though. It's a good name.
Deimos whispers to her.
Okay, thank you. All right. She takes you back out into the central tower. Says, "Okay, if we're lucky, it being the middle of the night, nobody else will be using the Great Lift, and we won't have to explain 2 rat boys." And all right, let's. Yep, your luck is in. She takes you to a central pillar, which looks like an elevator as far as you can tell. Lets you in and whoosh, feel that stomach rising sensation as you go all the way down. Get to the bottom, pops open. She takes you through another hallway, like this time like a big grand entranceway. All right. Let's... Yeah, that doorman's not going to be happy. Well, we just got to go for it. Hey, just taking a jaunt outside there with me. Let's roll a persuasion for her on the doorman. Ooh, she rolled good.
I can't believe you got a nat 20.
The, damn near, actually.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she starts to, like, make up some bullshit story, and then the doorman's just... Actually, let me roll perception for him. No. Yeah, he's fucking... Looks like he had been doing homework, too, but now he's fucking snoozing at his desk. Okay, thank Christ. Oh. Okay, we got 2 options here, boys, she whispers. Mm-hmm. He's got the key. We can wake him up and try and make up some bullshit for why you need to get out.
I walk right next to him.
What are you doing?
Casting friend.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, what the rat? I can't say that.
All right, are you attempting to wake him up, too?
I
Or you
tap his desk. I cast friend on him. Pass me the key, will you?
All right, roll persuasion with advantage.
Thank you for that advantage. A nat 20.
Yep,
Awesome.
that is what friends gives you, advantage on charisma rolls. He like what?
The key, please.
He's like barely, like hardly. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. You may go back to sleep.
Have I ever told you how much you give me a heart attack?
I just walk by. Here you are.
Okay, great. Yeah, all right. Good luck, I guess.
Thank you for your assistance.
Anything else we should know about the village? Have you been there?
No, I'm just I'm just here for the school, you know?
Yeah.
Most I know is that they can't make anything down here like any metal tools or weapons because, underwater, you can't exactly have a forge. So that's the big thing that we trade is just like bronze weaponry. And they like harvest pearls, fish, sea stone.
Then I think I have an idea of what's coming to pass here.
So you guys are selling weapons to the shark people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. it hasn't happened since I've been here. Supposedly, I don't know. I got a D in history, but like every couple 20, 30 years they get uppity and try to attack us, and yeah, we're a magic school. Have fun with that with your bronze tridents.
That's true. That's true.
Then I have a feeling I know what's going on here. They took your father so they could construct him devices. But the problem is that they probably don't know a proper way to keep him under the water without suffocating.
Or they're going to use those to transport things back and forth.
In any case, we have the compass. Let's go find him.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna. So she opens up the door. It opens up to a little like airlock area.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Okay, I'm gonna." So that far door is always kept unlocked. It's the interior door that's for security. You're gonna want to cast water breathing before you open that door.
Very well.
All right.
All right, good luck. She goes back inside and closes the door, and you hear it lock behind her.
All right. Cast
All right.
water breathing on both of us.
All right.
This might feel strange, Billy.
I'm
Open the door.
I'm sure.
You know, I just thought about it, but when my dad talked to me about the bottom of the ocean, he always said that he could never go down to the bottom of the ocean because the pressure would kill him.
You know from having deciphered the the spell that water breathing takes care of that too.
I let him hold on to that knowledge. I don't tell him anything.
Okay, good. This will be fine.
All right, so so you open up. There's some like little sluices that let it in just a little bit at first, so that you don't just let the whole ocean in at once, and the water rises above your head. And the seawater comes in, and it feels just like air. Like it's...
It's fish pee.
Now it is still water, so you are still moving like you're underwater. But you have no trouble breathing. You can breathe just fine. Feels a little like what you'd imagine being on the moon is like. Like you can walk along, but you're kind of...
Surrounded in piss.
Yes.
Space piss. Alien piss.
Ooh, yes.
Yep. So now that the water is full, you can fully open the...
Wait, he's still invisible.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that lasts an hour, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Hold my hand.
And no, actually, I grab the both of them from behind and pull them with me because, as being the heaviest thing there that can move, I'm literally pushing them to the ocean, moving them faster than they could walk on their own.
Well, that's not jarring at all, is it?
Time is of the incense.
So as you go out, it's a pretty like barren ocean floor, some seaweeds going around, but there's a pretty clear like roadway almost underneath the ocean, and as you follow it, it like going along with the direction of the compass, it points you just straight along, and you notice that this like depression is going alongside this deep ravine, like this trench. But actually, go ahead and roll me an Arcana, everybody.
Nothing doing. That's a 5.
18.
13.
13. So by trial and error, as you're messing around with this compass, you notice that it doesn't just work like a normal compass where it has to be held parallel with the ground. You can also flip it up, so you can tell not only the general direction, but also the height that Chomsky's pendant is at, and it is straight ahead. It is on the ocean floor.
All right.
It's not up, it's not down, it's just, so you see that there is this, as far as you can tell, like it is, like you've all got night vision, it is black as sin down there. This trench is running by you, but that goes down deeper. Seems like Chomsky's or at least his pendant is at the level that you all are at.
What do y'all think is down there?
Probably sharks.
I'm not afraid.
All right. So as you travel along,
Okay, you know what? Before we do that, this poor boy is hyperventilating over here. I'm going to cast Friends on him to persuade him that it's going to be okay.
Please keep me from inhaling so much fish piss.
15. Yeah, because that was a nat 1, so that's a not natural 20.
the Deimos, the calming effect of his magic, as long as you, if you were to struggle against it, it's not like it's controlling your mind to believe anything, but it is giving you the comforting illusion that you can give into that you're just breathing normal
I know
air.
what to say. I know what to say to him.
Okay.
Think of this as though you're punching in the frozen time. That's what you're moving through.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I needed that. Thank you. This is why you're my cousin. That's why. For times like these.
Just for that purpose
yeah,
only.
for this purpose.
Also because our moms were sisters, but mostly
no,
for
no.
this.
Moms can be sisters.
There's a lot to learn about anatomy, but you're too young.
All right, so it's as you continue along, you've traveled the night through the bioluminescent algae. That means that there is a night-day cycle here where it makes no goddamn sense for there to be. But
Grandpa, I don't. Shut up, kid.
the bioluminescent algae is starting to come out. You're starting to be able to see. And you're starting to be able to see a much more, like, this has been basically a wasteland. There's been some seaweed type stuff, but not much. But off ahead in the distance, you see like an oasis in the desert, just like lush, all kinds of colorful vegetation everywhere. This is where your compass is pointing you to. And this looks like a coral reef.
Rolling that stealth.
Looks like the village is coming up.
That's 14.
14 stealth. So that invisibility has worn off long since at this point. So if you want to get a little closer, then yeah, go ahead and roll stealth as well.
And I only have one more level 3 cast, so I need to make that good if we get into a kerfuffle.
Oh, poop. 11.
14.
14. All right, I'm gonna flip the map real quick here.
Oh boy.
Oh, yay.
Oh, wait. 14 plus what?
Your stealth.
Stealth? Oh, 19.
Oh, cool. There you go.
Oh my.
Actually, this way. There for a hot sec.
Right there. Okay. We're good.
So you boys, actually, let me get you some.
Did you get the pieces?
Yeah, get some tokens here.
We have the numbered ones.
That's true. I do have some little minis for
But I
you.
want to be this horse.
So
Moving through the frozen time makes you a unicorn. Yes.
It's magical.
all right. So right there, all that impeccably drawn seaweed. I think you're just off the map for the people at home, but we'll fix that soon enough. So yep, you can kind of peer out. You're feeling pretty well undercover in this seaweed here.
In the kelp forest.
Yep, in this kelp forest. And what you see is this like wall back in the back here that's like a coral reef. You can see on the right-hand side there, those are entrances to what looks like caves there,
All right.
like down into the reef. And you also, those big blobby-looking things, those are what look like giant whelk shells Whelks are like well, not in the real world they're not giant, but here they are giant ass sea snails. And it looks like they've got where the entrance is, where the snail head would poke out. Somebody has installed a door. It looks like somebody's using these giant shells as houses.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me perception, everybody.
$15.
2.
18.
Oh my.
And
Ben is now placing down big meaty pieces on the table there.
Show me the big meaty pieces.
Oh my.
So way like over on the other edge of the village from where you are, you see a bunch of shark boys and what look like clay golems milling about. The clay golems like down on the surface level, of course, and the shark boys just kind of swimming around them. Right next to that one central larger whelk shell house, that large chip there is what looks like a very large barrel.
I see it.
Okay. Well,
I see our barrel, our apparatus, automaton, barometon, automa barrel.
how are we gonna go about
Don't worry,
this
I believe
then?
you'll get it.
How are we gonna go about this then? None of my spells are gonna be able to reach them.
You can't cast invisibility again, could you?
I could, but then I'm out of level 3 spells.
What are your other level 3 spells, Deimos?
My other level 3 spells, Billy. Armor of Agathe. Is that what they called? Agathe,
Yeah.
I guess. Counterspell, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Invisibility, and Suggestion. And like I said, I am in no distance to cast these on anything at this point. Apart from making one of us invisible.
2 of you, actually. Yeah, if you cast it as a level 3 spell, which that's how warlocks work, they always cast at the highest level, it would make 2 of you invisible.
Question. Does the golem have a gem?
It is way too far away for you to see.
Damn.
Especially since it is also facing away from you.
Where is the compass pointing?
The compass is pointing directly to the whelk house that the barrel is next to.
Okay.
Well, I have enough
Actually-
to...
Sorry, I fucked that up. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll say it's pointing there.
Okay.
Okay.
The only other things I have is Disguise Self, Eldritch Blast, Friends, Guidance, Mage Hand, and Minor Illusion. I can probably Minor Illusion something to distract them.
Actually, sorry, I should have planned this encounter out better. No, the compass is actually pointing towards the towards those guys.
The fish
Oh,
That is
okay.
where the pendant would be right now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
All right, well,
But
how about this?
But as you look at that group, that is all shark boys and golems. You do not see Chomsky anywhere among that group. That is where the compass is pointing, but you do not see Chomsky.
Okay, well, how about this? I have enough to cast invisibility on 2 of us, and then I can Minor Illusion something to distract them while we go check out the barrel. But that's my plan.
Why would the pendant be over there?
Maybe they stole it off him.
I mean, if I had to take a guess, it's probably one of the things that powers it.
That would make it airtight. So then where is he?
Well,
Well, if they
there's
have...
one or 2 options. I'm not sure exactly what my dad would use the pendant for, or if he's needed to use the pendant. But if
You've
he
got an
is,
idea.
if he's not needed to use the pendant, then I don't know where he is. But if he is needed to use the pendant, then my personal opinion is that he might be inside of that barrel.
Is Chomsky inside the barrel? I ask the orb.
No.
I have one more. So the village is going this way, and that's caves right there.
Yeah, that's like closer to you. That's the houses built into whelk shells. Yeah, but as far as you can see, the village proper is almost deserted. Most of the people seem to be milling about a little ways away.
I do. Okay, so like I said, I have disguise self at will. So
You have those, but
and I can also turn you guys invisible.
what is this over here?
That's like the entrance to a cave.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do this then. I'm going to cast invisibility on these two and disguise self as a golem.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. So the two of you are now invisible, and
Okay.
Now are you goleming yourself with or without the chip in your forehead?
Not yet.
I mean, it is at will.
Wait,
so
no,
you
no,
can-
no. Not yet, because this is my idea now.
Okay.
Get close enough to see if it's there. I can use telepathy with you guys, and you can tell me it through our minds
okay.
if the guy has a gem in his head.
Okay, sure. Alrighty.
Okay. So you guys are gonna scout out the group over there.
Yeah,
close
we
to Zero?
want to go over there.
Okay. So being
Good question.
yes.
Do they make bubbles?
No, because you're not. It's not like creating air for you to breathe.
Cool.
It's rendering
Cool.
the water.
It's like
breathable.
Ava stuff. You can
Yeah.
just breathe the water now.
Okay.
double-checking.
So the
getting
two
a
of
robot.
you roll stealth with advantage.
All right.
24.
Oh.
This was 8
This is
plus
stealth
7.
mission.
15.
Okay. So you're able to get reasonably close to their group milling about there, and it is a huge group. It looks like they have emptied out this entire village, and they've got a good dozen clay golems over there. Like, what I put on the map is just like the
Okay.
tip of the iceberg. You get close enough to see the nearest golem, and he turns around, and he does not have a chip on his forehead. And then, like, as you start to get a little closer, you notice one of the guards like seems to notice some motion in the water off in your direction, and starts to go off searching for you. Like, he knows something's there, but you're able to book it back to the weeds, and you're fine again. He does the video game guard thing and goes, "Oh, probably nothing."
What was that?
Whose
right.
footprints are these? And
Yeah,
he's
and-
looking at the water.
Yeah, and again, no sign of Chomsky anywhere in that group.
We didn't see the pendant or anything.
Nope.
Okay. No pendant. No chip on the golem. There's a lot of them.
Okay, then,
I don't think I could punch every single one of them.
well,
Not yet.
that's not what I want you guys to do. I'm going to play the part of a golem while you two start searching for Chomsky.
I think we should check out the caves
All right.
because that seems far enough away that we could probably sneak in there and do some digging.
Disguise self as a chipless golem.
All right.
Deimos, you be careful now.
So-
you get found out, and I fear the worst for you.
As you guys are relaying this information to each other, a shark boy comes out of that the whelk house, with the barrel there. Like, opens up the door, swims out, and you hear him yelling back inside, "Keep at him! if you don't get it out of him soon, we's gonna have to march. And swims over to the other group.
Okay, so he's inside the building, and the barrel was just there to transport him.
I have a feeling that might be interrogating my dear daddy.
Well, you guys get inside. I'll head over to the door. So, stay close, but not next to me in case they get suspicious.
We're still invisible, right?
You guys are still invisible.
Yeah, that lasts an hour or until you attack or cast a spell.
All right. I would like to try and sneak over to the house while you get closer to the group.
Oh no, I'm going to the house.
Oh, you're going to the house too?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, the reason why I changed into this, so it's like, oh, someone must have ushered one of the golems to go this way.
All right.
And
So
if
we're
not, what are you doing? Get over here.
Okay.
Here I go.
Gotcha. All right.
Gotcha. So, okay. Go ahead. The two of you roll another stealth with advantage.
In my deception?
And then this is just to get across to the house.
Advantage means you get to roll it twice and then pick the higher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's 13.
13? No.
I had 19.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Those guys are a ways away, and they are not looking out for anything in that direction.
Let's
so
move this so
Yep.
people see us on the camera.
Okay. So yeah, you are able to get across to the house unseen there. All right. So do you go inside?
I'm going to open the door as a golem.
Right.
So I'm going to leave it open so these two can get inside.
Gotcha. All right. As you go in, you see
Oh, scootals.
Okay.
yeah, that's just what we have.
Yeah.
So you see on the far end of the house, there is Chomsky breathing normally, so apparently under the influence of a water breathing spell, but tied up with three shark boys surrounding him. The one in the center is decorated, wearing like a ceremonial vest. The other two are just wearing.
Okay. Oh, continue.
The other two just look like normal ass shark boys. The two of you who met Johnny Smiles a year ago. I suppose all three of you did. Yeah, just look like normal shark boys, but that one in the middle looks decorated up ceremonial like.
Okay. So I'm going to use my telepathy to talk into these two's minds.
Okay.
Get close to the two on the side. I will address the one in the front. The moment you are close, we strike in unison.
All
so
right.
I will leave the door open so they get inside. So obviously like here. And I guess is this
That's Cassius.
Yeah.
So Cassius, I'll put him over here. This will be This will be Billy, and
Yep.
here's me. So
All right.
then now we're inside the door.
All right. Go ahead and roll the two of you one more stealth check with advantage to
Sure.
make sure they don't notice you. And
19.
19 as well.
18, that's
Oh, wait, no. 18.
18 and 19. Let me roll some perceptions. All right. They do not appear to be reacting to the two of you, but they do turn around, and the one in the center. What are you doing here?
I do not respond.
What the?
I move closer.
Did
I'm waiting for these two to get in position.
Yes.
Did Frankie send?
We move in behind them.
Frankie Frankie, send this one to tell you a message.
They can talk now? What the fuck? Man, something new every day with these fucking things. Okay, what's the message?
I heard Frankie said that there were intruders out in the kelp.
Roll deception.
I am good at that with a +8. 12. That's a 20.
20. Let me roll. Let's see. Let me roll insight. Okay, there are intruders. Why would Frankie tell us that?
Frankie said it was your problem, not his.
Roll deception again with disadvantage this time.
Son of a bitch. I hope you guys are ready.
That's a stretch for them.
18 + 8.
Well, Frankie's just a fucking moron then, and I'm gonna go talk to Frankie and see what the hell he's thinking.
You do that.
You know, I liked you fuckers a lot better when you didn't talk. Watch the prisoner. I will be back. The one that's all decorated swims out the door.
In my mind, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right.
Are my golden gloves also invisible?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm putting those on right now.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to let these two take the first swing as I charge up an Eldritch Bolt.
All right. So you guys have the advantage since they are not expecting invisible assailants. Go ahead and...
I should move you guys close.
Yeah. Yeah, move yourself wherever you wish to
I'll
be,
be there.
and then go ahead and roll initiative.
17.
21.
19.
By the way, what is... Oh, never mind. Can't say that.
So it'll go Deimos, Billy. Well, you said you'd let them have the first, so...
Yep, I'm going to let... Well, for a surprise round anyway, I'm letting them take the first swing.
Okay. All right, and then... All right, so... Billy, you're up first.
Alrighty, I got my golden gloves on, and I'm doing... I'm going to do a reckless attack. Attack him.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
7.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'm doing reckless attack.
Oh, that's right. Actually, out of game meta knowledge, you get advantage for being an invisible attacker anyway.
Oh,
so
okay.
it would be better to just use that and not have to take disadvantage.
But could I roll 3 dice?
Unfortunately, advantage does not stack. It was a good thought.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not super great. Higher one was 7 + 8, 15.
15. So you two see Billy apparently pop out of nowhere, right across this shark boy's head. Oh shit! I forgot my. Roll for damage.
6.
6. So you are not used to punching underwater. It feels like you could not get enough leverage to do much damage. You feel like if you were able to grapple this guy, you might be able to punch at full strength. As it is, it felt like that barely did anything.
Underwater's hard punching.
Yeah, and Chomsky's eyes light up. Oh my God, Billy!
We're here for you.
Frank, it's the intruder! Firebolt at the other guy.
I grab the other shark man, turn him around, and go right for his face.
All right, roll me a strength check, which is,
Isn't that roll to hit?
well, he said he wants to grapple him. That would be a.
Oh, right.
That is 12.
Plus Strumpf.
That's 16.
16. I think your strength is higher than your dex, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And he will attempt to resist the grapple. Okay. So you are able to grab him with one hand and brace yourself before throwing a punch. Go ahead and roll to hit on that punch.
19.
19. Okay. So you just grab him behind his head and like pull it into your fist as much as you are throwing a punch. So you will do full damage. Go ahead and roll damage.
20.
What's your damage thing? Oh, it's a 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
So that 20 is kind
sorry.
of, yeah.
That's all right.
But hey, you got
Yeah.
one.
Sorry, I
I
don't
rolled
do
in
this
that
much.
20 though.
Oh, you gotta be
I got
kidding.
it too.
1,
Plus
4, so that's
plus
still
4.
5.
So that's still 5 damage. All right.
I should know that the reason that I went for his face is that sharks
Hate it when you punch him in the shin.
That's right.
actually it scrambles their nerves.
Ah. All right. So yep, you were able to pop him a pretty good one in the face. He shakes it off. Chomsky says, "Cassius."
Hi, Papa.
Throwing bolts at that boy. First hit is the
And which one are you going after?
one that he just clocked in the
Okay.
face. So that's a 24 to hit on the first one.
All right, that'll hit.
And the second one is a 19, so that's even better. So yeah, that's probably hitting.
All right. Yep. Yeah, you're hitting with both
Both
shots.
both
there.
Eldritch Blasts.
Yep.
That is 2d10 plus 10. Much better. Holy shit. That's 24 points of damage.
Load up an Eldritch Blast in each hand. Throw them forward. They whirl around and connect on either side of his head. His head fucking explodes.
Yo, that was sick.
So, actually, that'd be
Yep.
Oh.
yeah, but that's one down. All right. Let me roll initiative on the other one to see if he has time to do anything. And he actually rolls rather well, but Billy, you will still be able to get an attack off.
All right, I want to try and grab him then.
All right.
Grab him and then assail him with my other hand.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check to try to grapple him.
Sure. 15.
15. He rolls to resist. He's a slippery shark boy. You feel like you've got your hands around him for a second, and then he's just out.
All right.
Watch out, they got scales on their little skins, and sometimes it feels like they bit you when they didn't.
God, I hate the water.
All right. So you do still have another attack. You can attempt to grapple him, or you can try and throw a punch without it.
Come on. They can tell stories of how Billy Punchyface knocked a shark out in his own home turf.
Can I rage?
Raging is a bonus
Action, advantage on strength checks
Yes.
/ saving throws.
Yes, you
all
can
that other
rage.
stuff. Okay. All right. I'm gonna rage
All right.
and then try to grab him again.
All right. Take advantage on the strength check then.
All right. All right. Well, 6 plus 5.
11. Let's see. This time, anticipating his slipperiness, you grab him by the wrists. You've got him grappled.
All right. Awesome.
All right, so that's all your attacks for now. But
You jived when you should have juked.
Yeah. But it's now his turn, and being grappled, all he can attempt to do is he's gonna wriggle around a little more, try and get out of that grapple. 'Cause
All right.
there's nothing more he can do. Roll a strength check with advantage.
Sure. Uh, 11.
You feel like you're still getting used to moving underwater. It's still a little rough, but you can also tell you are way stronger than this shark boy is. So just through sheer brute force and the burning rage that lives inside your punching heart, you're able to keep him subdued.
I've got him!
Cassius, it's on you.
I punch him in the back of the head.
All right, roll to hit with advantage.
Knock him out.
Wait, don't I do strength?
No,
No,
20.
roll 20.
Yeah.
15, 14. So 15.
15 plus whatever you
Four,
are,
9.
plus 7.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
hit. So go ahead and roll damage, a 6-sided die.
5.
Plus 4,
Plus 4?
9.
9.
9. Yeah, he's looking dazed. He's looking out of it like he's not feeling good. You've got a second attack. Still with advantage because he's still being restrained.
11 plus
Plus 7.
Plus 7.
Yep.
Yep. That's another hit. Go ahead and roll damage again.
4 plus 4, that's 8.
8. I yield, whatever. Stop with the punching. He is attempting to yield.
I grab him and I pin him.
All right, he is no longer resisting.
All right.
Why did you take my daddy?
Oh my God. We just wanted the barrel. We just wanted the barrel.
What do you want the barrel for?
It lets you go up and then down with the breathing. Look, those fucking mages, right? They control all the trade.
Yeah.
See this trident? This is a shitty trident. Do you know how much this fucking trident cost? Too much, because of those fucking mages. But if we could just load up one of those barrels with water and just go up and trade how we pleased.
Oh, that makes sense. It doesn't just have to be airtight.
And then
You fill it with water,
why
too.
did it occur to you that it would be smart to steal someone against their will for this kind of technology?
That wasn't my call, man.
Whose call was it?
Who do you think?
Frankie?
Johnny Smiles.
Yup. Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about Johnny Smiles after what Frankie did to him. He thought it was a real stupid move, too.
Oh?
Johnny Smiles is dead.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I guess that makes him Johnny Frowny, don't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Person has perspective.
At this point, Chomsky speaks up. Yeah, this is all fucking fascinating. Could you guys untie me?
Let him out. Knife, get the knife and just get him out.
All right. Yep, you're able to untie him. Yeah. Okay, first of all, thank you, boys.
You're welcome, Daddy.
Second of all, we got a problem. Kidnapping me, getting me to make more barrels for them, that was plan A. As soon as they realize I'm not here no more, they're going to go to plan B.
And that is?
That is to take all those golems that they stole from me with the pendant that controls them and attack the lighthouse, knock it down, and enslave all the mages.
My brothers.
We got to warn them, boys. We got to get back to that lighthouse as quick as we can. I didn't part from them on what you'd call good terms, but I still got friends there that I don't want dead or enslaved.
Don Tigre's gonna get killed if we don't move.
Here's the thing. You being here is probably not the best solution. We can try to retrieve this pendant back while you go warn the mages.
Did you see how many of those boys were out there? That pendant is on... That is an army. No, the mages can... Here's the thing. Even with all them golems, the mages, if they know what's coming, they can handle this. But, see, here's the problem. You know how they normally handle it when a bunch of shark boys get rowdy and attack the tower?
They got the golems.
They send the golems. how well do you think that's going to work against somebody who can control every golem they send against them? It's just going to triple their forces.
Do they not know of any other ways to defend themselves?
They can, but the first thing they're going to try is sending the golems. And that's going to make life a whole lot harder.
Very well. We'll take this one. Deimos picks up the other shark guy. We'll take this one so he doesn't talk.
I mean, here's what I'm thinking. Is my barrel still outside there?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Guys, let's just load up in that barrel and just book it.
How are we gonna get in there?
Can we
Well,
all
that-
fit?
How many we got here? Cassie, you don't need to breathe.
No, sir.
I want you to hold on to the outside real tight, boy.
Woohoo! It sounds like
This
fun.
thing fast enough?
It's
It's even faster than us, I assume.
it is underwater. It is way faster than any of us. All right.
That sounds good. Let's pile in.
Deimos looks to the fish man. Let's at least fill it up with water. We still have water breathing. You're gonna go to the surface. Throws him in.
Oh, hey, I got an idea there. Chomsky limbers up a little,
Oh my.
wiggles his fingers, and conjures an aura around the shark boy. The shark boy floats to the top of the Wilk house and bobs against the ceiling. Yeah, he's just going to go all the way up with that.
I like this. I think that's good enough.
Very well. Let's make haste back to the mage's tower then.
All right. So you can so go ahead if you're leaving the Welk house at this point.
Is there anything else around here that seems useful or anything that seems out of the ordinary that we can bring back?
Roll an investigation.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck me. I rolled a 5. Then I got nothing.
Yeah, you're just seeing, the rope that they used to tie up Chomsky and not much else.
All right. Well. Oh well. Let's get the fuck
Yeah,
out
if
of
I
here.
say we get going.
Yep. All right. So go ahead and roll stealth to try and get loaded up into the barrel quietly.
That's a 15
That's a 14.
with stealth.
Oh, 19. Sorry.
That's 24.
24. Okay. Let me
Wait,
roll.
disguise self. Golem.
Golem. Let me roll a perception. All right. Looks like everybody's still kind of milling about over on the other side. Looks like you're all right for now. Chomsky fiddles with the barrel a little. Finds a hidden catch. It 6 like metallic crab legs pop out of the bottom. Something that looks like a cross between a rudder and a tail pops out of the back. And a hatch flips up on the front. And as it does, a shimmering, like bubbly shield pops into place. So water is not getting into it. It is filled with air.
Let's get the fuck in here quickly because that probably made a lot of noise.
Yep. Yeah, you can see way across the way some of the shark boys turned around. So there are 3 seats in a single file row in this barrel. Chomsky plops himself in the front seat. All right, I'm the one who knows how to pilot this thing. Billy, I want you right behind me.
All right.
You're operating these. He pulls a lever.
Okay.
Metal crab claws pop out of the sides.
Yo.
Oh, this is
Yo.
fun.
You're on punching duty, Billy.
That's all I know how to do.
Deimos, back seat. You're our gunner. Quick as you can. Let's go, boys.
Getting in.
I'm just up on top.
Am I doing that thing?
And I'll form the head.
I'm on the head.
Hold on. Let me see if I have... The shark boys are swimming directly towards you. No, I have no time. Just hold on tight, boy.
Grab on tight as I can.
The barrel swings shut. Cassius, you can kind of like try and brace yourself by one of the arms. The rudder tail starts going. Starts swimming off towards the mage's tower with an army of shark boys. As you look back, you see the shark boys. Some of them start to form groups, like they're like you can see like a big one barking out orders as you swim away. They're forming into groups of 3, each one grabbing up one of the golems and swimming after you.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at the one who's barking orders.
All right, so you're now in this kind of chase scene here. As you swing by, you have a chance to pop off one spell.
A spell, you say?
As a reaction.
All right. Well, all I have is Eldritch Blast at this point. All my level 3s are gone.
All right. So as you swing past them, trying to figure out what the hell's going on, go ahead and try and take a pot shot in passing.
Also, I gotta tell you, thanks for letting us play the beta for Maneater, Ben. It's really nice of you. I'm really glad you got a copy of that from E3. Fuck, that's not hitting. That's a 10.
A 10? Yeah, so you've got just like a little like gunner's slit to aim through. And
through a mask, that doesn't work.
Yeah, so you're still getting used to firing at from a moving position, and yeah, just whizzes straight by him.
Try for number 2.
Can I do something real quick?
What's that?
I want to use Bless.
Bless? Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I use Bless. I bless up to 3 creatures. Whenever they make an attack or roll or saving throw, they get plus 1d4.
Ooh, you could put that on all of us.
Yes.
Yes. This is totally gonna hit. This is a 24.
A 24? Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yes. God damn it. All right. That's a 9.
A 9? Okay. Yeah, the blast just right in the forehead. Get them! The shark army is in hot pursuit. You guys you are making way better time in this. Like, you are, these guys are native to the ocean. By themselves, they would probably be faster than you, but they are, they're trying to carry these golems along with them. So as things stand, you're able to get a little bit of a head start as they figure out their whole formation and organization. And as you look behind you, they don't seem to be gaining fast, but they are gaining a little. And as you keep going, as you get a little bit away from the village, that trench that you passed earlier comes into view. Chomsky says, "Hold on, boys. We're gonna try and lose them." They go down into the. You go down into the trench, inky blackness everywhere. You're swimming ahead. You can just barely see behind you before everything goes pitch black. Some of the shark boys swim in after you, and after that it's just black. You can't tell what's going on, where you're going, but Chomsky seems to know what he's doing. It seems like you saved him fast enough that he was still of sound body and mind to pilot this thing, and it might have been a much rougher time if you guys had dawdled.
Ooh, baby!
Yes! Good.
Yep. But you see ahead of you just a tiny glimmering light that gets bigger and bigger. All right, I'm hoping that's the surface, boys. Cassius, roll me a dex check.
Oh boy. So you just roll d20 with your dex.
Yeah, plus your dex modifier.
Oh no.
What?
That's 9.
A 9. So as you get closer to this light that you think is the surface, a giant mouth pops out, and when you get close enough, it is one of those giant whelk shells that you saw, with a snail's head popping out of it, with an angler light popping out of its forehead. Oh! Pops out and snags you, Cassius, in its mouth and pulls you away. Hold on, boy! Billy, get ready! I need you to punch that thing as hard as it can!
Cassius, I'm coming for you! All right.
All right.
And I'm still blessed, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So pulling this lever as much as I can. That's a nat 20.
Yep.
And
All right. If you've ever seen Big O, that's what these levers
Yes.
are like. Just two handles that are on these big arcing tracks, so you can just
Big meaty claws.
all right, altogether I got a 23.
23 damage.
Or 23 to hit.
Oh,
or
to
whatever.
hit. Okay, yeah, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's the damage for that?
It's your normal punching damage. Basically, what this
Oh,
thing.
then it'd be 6 blunt.
Yeah. Actually, with as if you had golden gloves.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, what this apparatus allows you to do is punch as you would normally without any of the disadvantages of being underwater.
Okay, then that's a 9.
A 9. All right. You clock this thing across the face. Cassius goes flying. Like barreling through the water. I'm going to go ahead and roll a piloting check for Chomsky here. Yeah, he built this thing. He knows what he's doing. He swimming through the water directly towards you, Cassius. Go ahead and roll me a strength check to try to grab back on.
11.
11. So you're just able to grab on with one hand. You're not feeling too terribly stable yet, and you've lost enough time retrieving Cassius that a shark boy comes up. He emerges out of the blackness. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity against you. Ooh. All right, he's not quite caught up with you, so he takes his trident and he chucks it at you. Let me check damage on this. You feel the trident chunk into your clayish golem-y body, dealing 5 points of damage.
Ow.
What in the what?
All right, go ahead and roll another strength check to try and like firm up your grip here.
Can I not shoot at this boy?
14.
14. All right, you get your other hand in. Yeah, go ahead and take a shot. See if you can get him off of you.
That's a not natural 20.
All right, that's a hit. Roll for damage.
And one more, just for sake of rolling it.
Oh yeah, sure.
That will be a 17 to hit.
17. Okay. Yep. Both bolts hit.
Radical. Here we go. Oh boy, here I go shooting sharks again. 11 plus 10, so that's 21 points of damage.
21 points. So the first one, the first shot gets him in his legs and like pinwheels him around. He does a full 360. And as he comes around, the second one hits him square in his fishy chin and pinwheels him around the other way.
Oh, sick.
And he is... So Chomsky's keeping you just going as fast as you can. He disappears into the darkness, and you keep an eye back there. And yeah, he's not following.
Nice.
Awesome.
I just fucking warframe this boy.
All right. So you, Chomsky says, I'm bringing her up. We should be getting close. Pulls a lever. You emerge out. You can see the difference this time. Like, no, that light is coming from everywhere above you.
From the giant bioluminescent mushroom
Yep.
in the sky. Grandpa, shut up, kid.
Come up out of the trench. You can see the lighthouse in the distance. You can also see the shark army behind you.
Oh.
You get up to the gatehouse. It's locked. What do you do?
I punch it open.
All right. You punch the gatehouse. It's like it dents a little from the first punch, but it does not give.
Okay.
A little eye hole opens up. What the fuck?
Is it the goblin boy?
What? It's the drow who was asleep earlier.
There's a shark army coming! Don't send the golems!
Oh. He looks out behind you. He sees the army coming. Oh, fuck. Don't send the golems.
They control them!
Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. Closes up. Swim away. Or walk away. I guess he's got air in there. I don't fucking know how this works. No, yeah, he would be swimming. Okay, there. Oh, shit. Okay. Guys, you need to get in here. I'm gonna raise the gate. He's raising the gate. It's slowly coming up.
Oh my god!
I'm just up on the top and like kicking my feet slowly.
Finally, it gets up enough for the barrel to go in under. And now the shark army is almost on top of you. So you get in, and I'm going to flip this map again.
Check.
You need more doodly bobs?
You know.
Those are all dice.
Oh yeah, this is what I was looking
Looking for the bigger one?
for. Nah, just actually. There we go. All right. So you slip in, the gate's coming down, and just as it's just about to close, the very forward vanguard of the shark army comes up against the outer curtain wall, and one of those 3 Shark Boy squads carrying 1 golem manages to slip under. The gate slams shut. An eye hole comes open in the inner gate behind you guys there. And you see the drow. Hang tight, guys. Just hold out as long as you can. I'm going to try and get you some fire support. Roll initiative. Let's go.
Right.
Ooh, 16.
Another 23.
That's a 22. Why the fuck did I roll a nat 20 on initiative? Shit.
All right. So 23 is Cassius. 22 is Billy. Okay. Golem. Okay. All right. Cassius, you're first up. What's your move? Oh,
So,
I forgot. Chomsky's healthy. He's in this too.
just want to double check. So these two are working the arms and the guns, and I'm outside.
Are we in the machine? Or
Yeah,
are we outside?
actually, yeah, that's a fair point. So yeah, Cassius, you are outside. You guys can decide to stay in the machine, or you can pop out and fight individually.
I mean, I'm fine with staying in the machine since I'm, the gunner, I guess. I mean, I don't have any other spells that would help me out, and this thing probably would provide a lot more AC than just my fleshy rat skin. So I'm staying inside.
Is that a question? Kieran's not going to stay in the machine? Of course I am.
All right.
Fight
What
with crab claws.
what are you two guys' current hit points?
I'm at full.
What's
48.
48?
68.
68? Okay.
47.
Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah. Actually, let's. There's your machine.
All
and
right.
then there's Cassius. All right, Cassius, you're first up.
What are you gonna do, my lad?
Let's see. So there's two shark boys.
Two shark boys.
And-
Those are the guys with the 2 and 3 there. With another like decorated shark boy. That's the one hanging in the back, and then a golem.
I point at the one in the back and I say, "Fall!" with my command.
What must you roll?
Speak target makes a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. All right.
What is your spell DC save, though? That would be on this page.
Right.
So
15.
he has to beat a 15.
15 on a wisdom save. Let me just find that. The shark boy just looks at you. No! You fall!
Oh, dang.
All right. Billy, it's on you. And for the sake of combat, we will assume that you can
Move it.
take your movement normally by communicating with Chomsky.
Okay. So is there there's a golem, right?
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the large
The large fellow?
Yeah.
I want to go for the golem.
Here, we'll, so that we can tell the difference.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be you, and then
All right. Yep, I want to move us in, and then I want to mega deuce on his temples.
all right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
15.
15. That will hit.
Cool. And then I do my golden glove damage. 6.
All right. Go ahead and take your second attack.
All right. Can I rage now?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Is my bless
so
still working?
I'll have.
It's not. You would have to cast it again.
All right, so I've got one more rage left. Okay, so that does +2 damage. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
All right, and then 5 plus 5, 10 plus 2, 12.
12, so 18 damage altogether.
And do I get the extra attack from rage as well? Extra attack as bonus action, it says at the end.
So it took your bonus action this round to initiate the rage. In
Okay,
future
then-
rounds, you will
Then
get
sure, I
all
can do
3.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So that's all right. You just give him the The 1-2 just boom, boom, either side of the head. He takes it. He's reeling. It is now Deimos from the gunner's seat. You can fire off a spell or whatever else you might wish to do.
That's all I got right now. So, weehoo, throw in that spell. I'm gonna take a spell at the golem since he took the most damage.
All right.
14. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, let me roll again. Oh, that will definitely hit. That's a 15 plus 8.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hits on the golem with your Eldritch Blast.
8 plus 10, so that's 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. So you precisely target the 2 spots where Billy just hit, figuring them to be the tenderest spots, and just another... He looks like a rag doll now, just taking fire from all sides.
Nice.
Let's see, so that would be down to...
Where were you when Rat Boys piloted Gundam this day?
All right. So the shark boy in the back, the one that looks more decorated, starts waving their hands around with some mystic hoodoo.
Oh no, he's a magic boy.
Yep. And they decide, so you can see them like form blazing sword style.
Oh fuck, magic weapon.
Yep, start to create a weapon. Chomsky from the pilot seat sees this and says, I don't like the look of that. You see him starting to do some magic hoodoo as well. And the shark caster starts to look confused. Their hands come together as if pushed by an unseen force, and the weapon that they were conjuring disappears as they do it. And then their hands are free. What? No!
Counter spell, motherfucker!
Then it moves along to Shark Boy 2. Go ahead and move him over to Cassius. He's going to be taking a crack at him. All right. So,
Come on, fish face. I'm gonna take you to school. Get it? Because fish isn't.
Yeah, that's right. That's
And we're
good.
out of school. It's like triple the pun.
That's
great.
That's quite a shark's tail.
I get it. Hum! Tries to take a chomp out of your clayish exterior. Let's see how he does here.
This playboy.
What's your AC up at the top there? Should be like a 19, I think.
19.
Wow, fuck.
I'm a golem.
He's a hardy boy.
Haughty as they come.
So you, remembering your training as Billy Punchyface's prize student, he's going for your head. You just fade out of the way. His teeth come together over to the side, just biting the water. Not phased, he takes a stab at you with his trident. This one does connect.
Oh.
He...
Don't you have one of those sticking out of the back of your skull right now?
I do.
Yep. He hits, like, just as you faded away, you fade into the hit. It grazes your neck and knocks the other one out. But still deals 5 damage to you.
All right.
Ouchies.
All right, and next up, Shark Boy 3, seeing that his friend has had some success, he's going to come at Cassius from the other...
Do we get an attack of opportunity if he goes past us?
let's see here. Because he was right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's got...
What health are you at?
52.
He took 10
minus
points of
10,
damage.
So 42.
You can pencil it.
He is able, as you are locked in combat with the golem, he is able to maneuver around you and not get within your reach.
Oh boy, he's pincering around.
Yep. So he's not able to close to melee range of Cassius. But he's going to, from where he is, he chucks his trident.
Oh, jeez.
Let's see what he's able to do. But Cassius, you just laugh. You slurp your head down into your body. It passes through where your head was, and you slurp it back up and just...
Does it hit the other shark dudes?
It does not.
Damn.
It clatters against the opposite wall.
But you could rest in the knowledge and knowing that you are turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
Turtly enough. That's good. That's good.
All right. Let me see what Chomsky can do here.
Also, what is my proficiency with weapons?
You're a punchy boy.
All right.
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
not.
you trained under me.
Yep.
It's true.
You cast Fist.
Use fist on face.
All right. Chomsky brings his hands together, does a little more hand jive, gives you the thumbs up, Billy, and reaches back and just claps a hand on your shoulder. You feel invigorated.
Yes!
You have now been hasted. You have, you as a unit, the two of you have double speed, +2 AC, and +1, and one more extra attack per round.
Nice.
Holy hell. Okay.
So that's 3 attacks for both of us.
Yep. Yeah, 4 with your
Yeah,
rage.
4 with mine.
Because you get 2 normally, you can bonus attack, and then you get +1 from the haste spell.
Nice.
Oh! Billy
And
Punchyface Supermodo!
we're back up the list of Cassius.
All right. I'm gonna grab that like a hold of his trident, pull him in, and punch him in the goddamn face.
All right, roll a strength check to see if you can grapple him.
18.
18, he
Plus your
attempts...
strength.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's done.
That's a 22.
22, all right. He can attempt to resist, but he would have to roll fucking well, and he did not. So, yep, you grab his trident, pull him in, roll to hit with your punch.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, you so you do successfully grapple him and pull him in with his trident, but you
Oh, were you trying to hit? Because you didn't roll a 20, you rolled a 6.
Oh, yeah, no, roll to hit to see if
you-
your punch
You
hits.
grabbed him
Roll-
with the grapple was 1 attack, and now your second attack is to actually hit him.
Oh,
You have to
yeah.
roll a d20.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
It's all good. So, Scott's been doing really well for his first time playing D&D.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
like
yeah.
to throw
We're
out
doing
there.
fine.
9.
9,
Plus
okay.
your
Plus your strength. Or plus
your attack bonus.
So
7.
Oh, yeah. So 16.
16, okay. So, yeah, grab his trident, pull him in, you connect, roll damage.
Now roll that
So
6.
now roll the 6-sided, yeah.
1. So 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's still something.
So, 5, let's see, so, okay. Bring him in, that would be 2.
Can I use? I can't use Divine Smite now, can I?
You can.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna use Divine Smite then.
Yeah, go for it.
So 2 d8s. This is a d. Wait.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
You- That's a 4.
Oh, no, that's a 4.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
I
didn't
know,
see the- I
this
didn't see
one,
it.
this
Yeah,
one.
that one's
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I was about to say.
6.
6. 8.
8.
Is it just those? Is it additional? 2 d8.
Okay,
Yep.
so 8 more damage.
No, 6. 6.
No, 14.
Oh,
Yeah,
14
14
total.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a really satisfying crunch when that punch lands in his dumb sharky face. He's dazed. He's still struggling, but he is not feeling well. Next up is Billy.
All right. I'm going to destroy. Would I be able to attack and then move and attack again?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So with this, I'm going to attack. the
However,
old man.
moving away from him, since you are like locked in fisticuffs with him, he would get an attack of opportunity as soon as you move away from
Not
him.
unless I kill him.
That's true.
The fucking cockiness.
All right,
It's astounding. The power is in his head.
27 to hit. Does it hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. And then 10 plus 2, 12.
12 damage on that first hit. All right.
Gonna hit him again, assuming he is still
Yep,
standing.
He's a big boy. He can take a whooping.
All right, he's a big boy. 15.
15 to hit. Yep, that'll connect.
Okay. Oh boy, 13.
13. So this whole time he's been like ducking and weaving, like trying to get into this with you, but you've read every move, you've clocked him every time. Now his hands drop to his side and he says, "No more, no more, no more, no more! I don't want it! I don't want it!" He's freaking out.
Take this, my love, my pain. 16 plus 8, that's 22, 24.
24, that'll
24
hit.
to hit.
Yep.
And all of my dick. 9 plus 2, 11.
11. Right, so he's still standing. He's still trying to shake it off. He is not happy.
What do you want?
You've got one more because of the haste spell.
Oh my god.
Wow.
18 plus 8, 26.
Has Billy Punchyface lived long enough to see himself the villain?
Another 11.
This thing is he's still trying to struggle against you, but his heart is not in it. Deimos.
Hearing that scream, I'm going to try to sever the head, so at least he lives.
All right.
Eldritch Blast at the neck.
All right, roll it.
It is a force damage, so it counts as kind of like a sort of trauma that pushes things away. So let's clean that head off his shoulders. A nat 1.
So with that, so you're carefully aiming, and you forget just what you're aiming through. You clip the top of the little aiming slit, and it slams shut on your face. You guys see the shot goes wild.
Oh, there goes my turn.
Yep. Let's see. It's on the casty boy now. Let's see what he's got. Okay, so he's down.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. All right. All right. So casty boy starts wiggling his hands around, doing that crazy shuck and jive again.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Points to the golem, and points to the shark boy that's fighting Cassius, and sends out a golden beam to both of them. Let's see.
A Midas touch.
Each of them perk up a little. They're looking like they're doing a little better, like they're getting a second wind.
They've been healed.
Yeah. And now, Shark Boy number 3 is going to go ahead and close the distance with Cassius. Go ahead and put him right up. See, actually, I guess Shark Boy 2 would go first. So, okay, so Shark Boy 2 is still grappled. You've still got a hold of the haft of his trident. He's going to try and rip it back from you. Roll a strength check.
And
He's pulling it, and you're just like, no, give it! And he is unable to wrest himself from your grasp. But meanwhile, Shark Boy 3 is able to close to melee range with you, and he's gonna... so having thrown his trident, he's down to just claws and bites. He's gonna try and take a chomp at you. But even struggling as you are, you see him take a swing and you just offhand block it. Knock his claw away. He's gonna go in for the bite. And you're just like, no, have we not figured this out? I'm better at this than you. Just dodge away. And he bites the nothingness next to where your head was. You are fine for another round.
I'm too fast for you. I'm too fast.
You tell him.
Okay, it's down to Chomsky, and Chomsky at this point, he pulls a lever. The front of the barrel pops open. He says, "I gotta." He's an idiot, but he's still my creation. I gotta try. He floats up out of the barrel and opens up his hands to the golem. It's okay, son. It's all right. You don't have to fight no more. It's all gonna be okay. He's gonna roll persuasion on that golem to try to talk it down. And the golem's arms fall to its side. It just sits down on the ground. Okay, father.
Yay!
You tell him, Papa.
The golem has been pacified.
Hooray!
Awesome.
All right, back up the list to Cassius.
Can I grab the other shark dude and slam him into the other shark dude?
You can certainly try. Roll it to hit, or actually roll a strength check for that.
Come on. 9.
9. Well, let's see how he does. We had to have one, finally. Natural 1.
Oh,
First
good.
this session.
So I just grab him by the neck hastily and just, yeah!
Yep. So with his shitty performance there, I'm not going to make you roll to hit. You just roll damage. You just, like Three Stooges style. Boom!
9.
9 damage. That's max, huh? Nice. So let's see. That's... So the one that you've been wrestling with the trident, yank him in, grab the other one by the back of the head, yank him forward. Their heads collide. The one with the trident falls down unconscious. He is gone. You can remove number 2 from the field there. Number 3 is still up, but he's not feeling great, and you get a second attack.
Yes, and while holding him, I punch him with my free hand. 19.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
3. 7.
That's 7. I'll bring him down 2. He's looking pretty punch drunk. He's wavering kind of weird in the water there.
Yeah, all you can do.
Billy, it's down to you. However, since you cannot simultaneously pilot and punch the barrel, it's you're back to normal mode. If you wanna, you can wait a turn for Chomsky to get back in, or you can swim out and see what you can do on your own.
No, I want to jump out of the robot and try to punch him.
All right, let's. That one or that one?
That one.
Which one?
Yep.
The cultist.
The Healy.
Oh,
Okay.
Healy boy.
real quick.
Sure.
Hold on, just making sure. Oh shoot. Session. For bonus actions, does that mean I can do them at any time?
Only during your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Do I still have haste and or rage?
You still have both.
Awesome. All right. I'm just gonna wail on this dude. I'm just gonna go for the straight punch.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
20. That hit?
20. Yep, that'll hit.
All right. 8.
All right. The priest takes it like a champ. Yeah, the shark priest there. Just like, it's a clean hit. You can tell you did some damage, but he's still fresh. He hasn't been taking any of this punching yet.
All right. I'll attack him again. 17.
17 will hit.
Awesome. 11.
He did not appreciate that. Go
Good.
figure.
Good.
He's like starting to whip up some kind of, and then you just like, no! And his hands drop. But he's still going.
I'm going again, right for his stupid face. Oh no. 13.
13, that one will miss.
All right.
Yep, he manages to dodge one.
I'll try one more time. My final one. Try him again. 15.
15 will hit.
Awesome. And 12.
All right. At this point, two, because we are in severe cleanup mode, these guys stand no chance. Two of those murder holes in the wall behind you open up. You see the priest that you've been pummeling. His hands, his arms just like stiff to his side, and he rises up a little. Same thing with boy number 3 over there.
I just imagine him. Fine.
The water starts to drain, and it drains down just to the point where these two can they fall with the water, and they're like lying on their backs now. The water's just low enough to where they still have something to breathe. And the inner portcullis opens up. And Don Tigre's there. Come on in, get in, quick.
Let's go.
Yeah. She's like holding the water back with telekinesis.
Ooh, okay.
You guys scramble in, the portcullis closes behind you. She takes you back up. Okay. Everybody's up in the murder holes showering spells down on them. If we want to get you, and she points at Chomsky, you out of here without asking a lot of questions, without having to answer a lot of questions, now's the time to do it. You ready to go?
Come on, Papa, let's get out of here.
Let's get you home.
Well, what about you guys?
We'll be fine. Look, we make a business out of making golems and renting them out to places like banks, and my father owns a couple. We don't do that without knowing how to shut them down.
Fair enough.
Now, if we had to fight off the dozen or so that they've got with the dozens and dozens that we have up top, that would be rough. This we can handle. Don't worry about it. We got this.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you
Guys.
so much, John. You are a beautiful woman, and you are also really intelligent. I did not mean to lead with beautiful, but I just want you to know that you're
Guys, you did it. You rescued Chomsky
Yay!
with like the best possible ending.
Good.
That could have been a real downer ending if you'd taken too long on that.
Wow.
Man, I was worried we did take too long in that earlier part.
Well, it wasn't entirely how long you took. It was also I had some tables worked up for what might happen, and yeah, it worked out okay.
Wow, we got the fucking S rank ending.
You
Nice.
did.
Yeah.
You 100% did.
True ending.
I'm
Yep.
the best at D&D. That's all there is to it.
And good. So now when I die, you can tell the stories and everybody will know.
Yep, and you are now in the. I mean, obviously he was acting really friendly already. He knew that the day would come when he would require a service that only Punchyface could provide. But you get that light feeling in your heart just knowing that you're free and clear with Don Tigre. You don't have that debt hanging over your head that he could, call in at any time.
But now something in the ocean stirs hatred against Billy Punchyface. Billy Punchyface versus Cthulhu.
I will punch God.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this adventure. I had a whole lot of fun. I hope you did too.
Yep.
Thanks
Oh,
for DMing.
absolutely,
Blast.
yes.
Before we go, Nick took the opportunity to take a day off, which he's been working lots of weekends lately, so we don't begrudge him. But before he went, he did compile the fan art for today, so we do have some fan art to look at here. And yep,
Some of the
ready
art
when
from
you
the
are.
fans. Let's.
Yes!
I love Left Shark Pliskin. It makes me happy.
And do you want to know what's fucking great is that this artist said in this picture that he posted, 2 more until I start animating, and cue me going, what?
Yeah,
I love Clerks Pliskin. I'm going to say this right
Yeah.
now.
that's totally what it is. That's great.
It's Steven Silver Clerks Pliskin.
That's
I
awesome.
love it.
Yeah,
I'm not even supposed to be here today, Pliskin. It works.
Trot's style here is a lot like Kim Possible meets the Clerks cartoon. and
That's
it's-
Steven Silver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's if you go to the TFS fan art Twitter, there are 3 more in this style in that same post, and they're all amazing. And we will take a look at all of them on Fan Art Friday. But
Yep.
Trotsworth,
yes,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not usually the one who does this. Yeah, this is by Trotsworth on Twitter. Thank you so much, Trotsworth. Let's see what we got coming up next. Ooh, look at this. We got
Ooh, Gangster Scootal.
yeah. See if I can find this here. Oh, there he is. Al Capone
Okay.
by Kiefer Stone on Twitter. That's at Crasome, CRASOME 77.
Is that another one of the Saturday mornings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. What did that? I don't know. It was something that that somebody improv'd, and I was totally jealous at the pun power. But Kiefer Stone says Al Capone is a combo of Skeletor's voice, Kingpin's power, and Solomon Grundy's strength. His tie was a Father's Day gift. That's awesome.
I'm gonna fill you full of holes, see?
You know what? The line between the Skeletor voice and the stereotypical gangster voice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much right
Don't
there.
look at me like that, Moxie. I'm your pal, your buddy pal, yeah.
Let's see what we got coming up next. Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, I saw Hikari do this.
Yeah, this is by Hikari Moon on Twitter. Billy Punchyface with his famous golden gloves. And Hikari Moon says if this looks somewhat familiar, I took some inspiration from the Megalo box poster art.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you, Hikari. It looks great.
That
You're
is
awesome.
Next.
Oh, they're Pliskin and Wrist sleeping.
Oh, sleepy buddies.
I love that they made Wrist the size of like an actual cat.
Yes. Can't tell if is Pliskin chewing on the end of his bandana in his sleep. That's awesome.
Nice.
That is amazing. That is by at Terrible Math on Twitter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that is awesome. And coming up next,
Yeah.
the first hit's free. That's our good boy.
Aw.
That's it. See if I can find that one. That is by
Stacey Lenahan.
Yep, Stacey Lenahan.
That's fantastic.
That's
I
great.
love it.
Yep.
You do great work.
I love the full-on eyes to the camera Hypnotoad stare on a lot of this Yit fan art. It's amazing. Next up. Ooh.
Billy Punchyface plus.
It's awesome.
That's really cute.
Yep. Adrian!
Oh, man, this
I'm
must
gonna
be
punch Cthulhu, Adrian!
Oh, man,
I
this is a
punched
long
a
way down.
shark.
Oh, jeez.
Find the
Yeah,
artist.
finding the creator
Let me see if
here.
I can help you out with that.
Oh, found it. Here we go.
Ah.
It is at Usagi the Bunny. And
Thank you very much.
It looks so good.
That is amazing. And yeah, if you check that out on the either on at Usagi the Bunny or retweet it on at TFS Fan Art, there's a whole bunch more pictures from different angles that is just amazing.
That's really cute.
Yeah. And let's see what we got next.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes!
Ah.
I believe that's Caitlin doing. I could be wrong, actually. Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm pulling out names, but that's Rock Ashdrake and Might Ashdrake,
Yep.
the two newest characters. They're both vampire hunters.
Are they orcs?
One's an orc, one's a half elf.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, my phone is not cooperating here.
I
Yeah.
feel like that is the classiest orc I've ever
Oh,
seen.
that's what I told
Right?
you. I told the artist, Jack's going to be making official artwork of him soon. That's exactly what I said. He has to be the most classiest orc ever. And when I mean orc, I mean like flat-faced, bottom jaw, the size of like 50 watermelons combined together.
Right.
There he is. Yeah,
There.
it's Caitlin.
Yeah.
Caitlin C37. Commissions are open.
Nice.
Next up.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Very nice, Ezra.
That is a great Ezra. Goddamn.
Trying to find the artist as quickly as possible. Sorry.
It's fine. That's
I think I might be going a little too far down.
okay, there's that last one. And yeah, we gotta find a better way of doing this.
Well, the thing is that we were provided with the fan art, but we weren't told who the artists were.
Yeah. I
Better
really
do
should
it.
have prepped this beforehand. But that's okay. Just more time for people to drink
Appreciate
in the
it.
lovely artwork.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm. Jesus, he went deep into this.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's because we didn't have any last week, so I think he wanted to make sure that nobody got missed.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we also had the AMA last session.
That's
Yeah.
true. Oh my God, we're going super far in.
Yeah. Jeez.
We apologize.
Yeah. I'm just hoping I didn't miss it. Well, I recognize that one from.
Ach.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've gone too far now. Crap.
All three of us are now looking to make sure that
Yeah,
this
we are
amazing artist is being credited properly. Because
Oh,
that's,
found it.
Got it.
Yay!
I scrolled past it because there are also in the same style pictures of Wake and Eloy in the same post.
Ah,
Oh!
This is by Jaco Kilonen. I'm probably butchered that. It's at JAAKKOKYL on Twitter.
alrighty. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. That is awesome. Next up.
I just
Ooh.
went past this one too.
Yeah, I think
What?
I think we saw this one on a Fan Art Friday, but yeah, I love the ethereal look. I love how it's like somewhat alien.
That looks neat.
Yeah, like that's what I really like in art of angels or angelic creatures.
Here we go. This is E.M. Hillsberg.
Yep.
Not really. It says not quite sure what this is supposed to be, but I really dig the aesthetic of the angel people. Okay, well, yeah, they're just trying their hand at drawing an ASMR,
Yep.
and
Yeah, I love that take.
I love that take. Like the thing what I try to do with ASMR in my universe is like I try to make them like I try to make them human, but also try to like make them the not romanticized version of how angels look. So in some way, there's always going to be either fire, metal, or eyes and mouths where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah. Read some of the Old Testament descriptions about angels sometimes.
They're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
There's a reason why the first words out of their mouths are always "Be not afraid."
also, like, in Dogma, there's a reason that they take the form of fucking,
Of humans.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, yes. Threatening still, but...
Mr. Potter.
Next up.
That's cool.
Hey.
Yeah, we got some Project Omega stuff here.
That was Nick's one shot.
Yeah, Nick's one shot from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Morton, Hank, and good old Butters. Okay, my phone is wigging out now too. Shit.
Oh, found it.
Okay.
That's by Tommy R, aka at Rasila Tommy on Twitter. Thank you so much, Rasila Tommy.
Thank you very much.
I love the expressions there. That is amazing.
I will make these Legos the winter of your discontent so bad.
Next up. Ooh, we got more Saturday Morning Wonders here.
Oh, I
It's-
love this one.
Oh, yeah. This is the one where it's a little hard for us to see here at the table, but it should be nice and big for those at home. And yeah, that's Cleopatra in the cardboard box.
Nice.
It was amazing.
And
this
if
is
I sits, I fits.
and this is by
Definitely
at
it's the other way.
Slashy Smiley on Twitter. Thank you so much, at Slashy Smiley.
Hey, even more Omega
Yeah.
1 off.
That's a volume cover.
Yeah, it is.
There it is. This is by Caitlin at Caitlin C37. Commission's currently open on Twitter, and we've she's done a lot of awesome fan art for us. We've featured a lot of awesome fan art, and it's been about a coin flip whether those commissions are open or closed. So
I love the comic style of this.
yeah,
So good.
The hard shadows.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
I
if
love
you,
hard shadows.
if you want something from Caitlin, now's the time. Get them while they're open. Next up. Yeah, the Omega Maiden herself by Aliko, a.k.a. at Bangarang_Aliko on Twitter. Yeah, this is great. I love the lightning. I love the use of colors.
That's crazy.
It's a great dynamic angle. I love it.
Yeah. The Dutch angle from below there.
As an artist, I find that one of the most difficult shots ever to fucking pull off.
I bet.
And to see.
It conveys the scale of power perfectly.
Yeah, it does.
You feel small when you're in her presence.
Is that a Dutch angle?
No, it's not Dutch angle. It's just low angle.
Yeah, I was
Dutch
about to say.
angle's when it's tilted.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Dutch angle is tilted. But yeah, no, that's really cool.
I gave a girl a Dutch angle once.
All right, got 2 more, fellas.
All right.
Oh, the good children.
Yep.
So sweet.
All the good boys.
And then there's Onslow, just wants to kill everyone.
Oh, that's so nice. I love it.
I'm trying to.
Yep, trying to find it here.
Again, yeah, just like we're sorry. Again, we got the fan art last minute, but we didn't get who the artists were so we're just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Is this it? Yep, this is it by Fumbleton at FUMBELTON on Twitter.
Thank you.
Aw.
Last one.
Ooh. That's Mega Maiden.
Omega Maiden. Yeah.
Omega Maiden.
Voice.
I'm getting a serious City of Heroes vibe from this.
That's exactly what I thought too, but I was just like I couldn't put my name on it.
It's City of Heroes, man. I miss that game so much.
Dude, I
do
know.
too. I had a level 50 something like lizard man with psychic powers.
Oh, jeez.
That's gone now. God damn it.
My-
So many hours.
My Twitter is not cooperating.
What else is
I'm
new?
so sorry.
Hold on. We got this.
Net neutrality.
For some reason,
Ended.
Yep.
I forgot.
for some reason, it decided to show me stuff from 3 months ago because that's what I want.
Yeah. Yes.
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 Let me join the hunt. Hold on.
And that's not it. Sorry.
It's all good.
Aha, found it. That is okay. I thought it was. I thought I recognized the style, but I didn't want to call it out and turn out to be wrong. That is by Mostly Fun Stuff Arts at MFS Arts on Twitter. Thank you
Thank you very much.
very much. That is awesome. Yeah. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you again. Well, 2 out of the 4 of us will see you again in a week for a nice, normal-ass, Zito-DM'd canon session of the Natural Wonders.
Oh boy.
I don't care what you say. This was entirely 100% canon.
It is.
Yep.
It's canon in story, in fiction.
Yes.
It's the story verse. It's the Grandpa Ratman verse. They're all stories told by Grandpa Ratman to his
I
children.
can't wait for the cinematic Grandpa Ratman verse.
Yep, the Grandpa Ratman EU.
My
But
God.
guys, we did this all the way through. We have not taken a single break.
Screw this. It's
We're-
amazing.
Marathon.
I have to pee so fucking bad.
You go pee. I'm gonna jump over onto that tech station and call out some bit drops.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you guys so much for joining us. We will see you next time.
Later.